Hello, everybody. Welcome to Vortex Gallery Online 2025's BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle NA Bracket. It is a pleasure to be commentating this alongside my co-com, Church, and I gotta say, I am very excited for everything that we have lined up for today. How are you feeling about this bracket, Church?
Indeed, it's good to be back. This is the third Vortex Gallery BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle that I have been a part of, but every single time that it has come around, it has been super exciting, super hype. I always look forward to these tournaments every year. So I expect no less today. And to be in good company, it's going to be hype as hell. I looked at the bracket earlier, seeing some real sharks in the water. So I think we're going to have a lot of really good games. But honestly, I'm seeing a few names that I don't know, so that's something even more exciting to look forward to, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. You know, you always like to see, like, you know, rising stars or, you know, people you might be unfamiliar with, like, you know, making their, you know, claim to fame, their debut in a sense. And, you know, that's just as much of an exciting story to tell as, like, seeing, like, you know, again, as the Sharks, as you mentioned, like, you know, putting in their best efforts, like making sure, like, you know, old guard versus new guard in a sense, duking it out. So, but yeah, no, there's, as you said, a lot of killers in this bracket. I'm seeing Riazo, Mahikon Sky, Sonakun, Sykes, Keen Ninjas, Serene, just like a rogues gallery in a sense of just prominent BBTAG players in the scene currently. And yeah, it'll definitely be some exciting battles to see who comes out on top today. But yeah, like I don't know what else needs to be said besides that.
It's so true. I know that I personally am a sucker for, like, I always call it the anime storyline in a tournament where, like, somebody looks like they might have their cards stacked against them. Okay, cards might not be looking like they're particularly in their favor, and then last minute they pull out a win. You know, like, I live for that kind of thing. I live for seeing somebody play round one and then making it all the way to grand finals. So I'm excited for the storyline that we are going to see today. History will be unfolding. But I think to actually get us started off, it might be people that we've already been familiar with in the scene. You mentioned it earlier that a lot of these people are people that we're pretty familiar with in terms of, like, the competitive BBTAG scene in 2025. These two, no less, Bumbachunga and Intimidating. I've gotten the very fortunate chance to play both of these players. I've never seen them play against each other, and so that I'm excited for. That'll be a fun match.
Yeah, that's always interesting whenever it's like, you know how these players operate, you know, like, what they tend to do, but you've never seen how that clashes, how that interaction happens. So yeah, as you said, I haven't seen them play before against each other either. So, you know, I'm also in the same boat there. And I just gotta say, I really love Intimidating's name. That's such a clever name. I'm a fan.
It really is. The pun is so good. And Bumbachunga, a staple. I don't know if it's because it's in all caps every single time I see it, or if it's just because of how iconic the name itself is. You gotta build yourself a reputation whenever you play fighting games, but the first one starts with your name, right?
That's how you get yourself out there. And just like that as well, getting yourself out there, we do have some news as well. We do have a shop as well where you can get some very cool merch. Honestly, like, I'm a big fan of a lot of these designs, shirts, hoodies, stickers, all of that globally as well, so it can be shipped to you wherever you are. Either, you know, scan the QR code or go to 956pro.com/shop to get your merch there.
Yeah, those shirts are sick. I absolutely love those. If you also don't have the best memory and forget to type that into chat, this screen will pop up every now and then, so you can find 956pro.com/shop. But we also have some other commands that you can do at any time in chat, and these ones I'm pretty sure y'all are gonna know. These ones are !Matcherino to contribute to today's prize pool for the players participating in today's bracket. Alongside that, there is, of course, the traditional !bracket command. So at any time, you can see what players are in bracket and where they're at. See how things are going. Not everybody is going to be on stream for every single match, so maybe you want to catch up and see where your favorite player is at, or find a new one.
Indeed. And with that all being said, I think we should probably be ready for our first match. You know, Bumbachunga versus Intimidating. I almost said Intimidating. But yeah, Bumbachunga rocking the Labras Jin, what we've seen them play honestly as much as we've seen them in these brackets before. I haven't seen them play any other team. And intimidating with the Akatsuki Yumi. All right.
Two very good, very solid teams. Like you said earlier, I don't think I've ever seen Bumba really play another team competitively unless there's some sort of stipulation in the bracket where they can't play Labrys Jhin. Other than that, they have stayed very consistent, very solid with this team. And over time, with as many tournaments as they've participated in, I think you definitely see that leading up to this point today.
To defeat me,
indeed. And we'll see how these two clash with the round start. What's it going to be? Oh, the backdash to make some space and get their assist going.
Dire second, and a nice grab to follow up with as well from Intimidating, getting themselves started and putting Labrys in the corner. Honestly, yeah, you really don't want to let Bumbachunga get that space and get started, because once you let Jhin go ahead and set out any sort of projectile, you're closing in a lot of space between the two characters.
Well, indeed, but as we saw right there with the Yumi 6P, they both actually do have enough hits to cancel each other out, so it can be an effective counter to that strategy on Intimidating.
Oh, not catching the burst, and unfortunately Intimidating following up with the DT parry. Now you got me. Unfortunately, getting punished for that one. You gotta get Akatsuki out of there. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, definitely had to do that to maintain the 2v2, but unfortunately, yeah, with the burst punish going to be, taking a lot of damage, especially after that overhead.
Nice feature from Zoom. Yeah, I gotta keep me away.
Oh, and yeah, wasn't going to hold that stagger pressure for too much longer. The 5C, deceptive high from Jhin, and just like that, Bumba with a bit of a rough start in the beginning, but able to sort of stabilize things and get things going more in their favor, securing the first win for this set.
That closing situation was so nasty, by the way. Using the snowflake to intimidating into crouching low to hit them with 5C. Nah, that was kind of nasty. I don't think we're gonna see a change of characters from Intimidating, but they are taking a second.
You know, sometimes you just have to, like, you know, find your center, take a deep breath. Even if, like, you know, nothing too crazy happened, it's just good to, like, you know, make sure that, you know, you're composed, you're calm, and, you know, able to, you know, execute the game plan that you want in this next match. So, you know, I understand.
Completely understand. Maybe they just needed to get a drink of coffee. You know, maybe it was a little too hot earlier. They had to sip it slowly, make sure it's not too hot. Oh, speaking of too hot, that is one crazy start. Holy, back to the corner. What a happy birthday.
I don't know. I'd say they're definitely awake and caffeinated with that start courage. But yeah, I mean, again, despite that happy birthday, Bumba able to get their momentum started once again. And oh no! Anticipated button press, but no dice from Bumba.
Yeah, incredible patience from Bumba, and ultimately that's what's winning them a lot of these interactions. Gonna have to snag their pressures a bit.
And so yeah, something you definitely have to be aware of as well is Labrys with Red Axe. That is going to be a lot of damage. Is that enough with the DHC? Just barely.
Indeed. Yeah, Red Axe is just so volatile.
Because that's the thing, like, it's like, you know, for damage modifier, it's something that you always have to, like, keep in mind with momentum. Labrys is a threat, but at the same time, the momentum can work against her because the lower axe gauge she has, the less damage, and the less, you know, less scared in the sense that you have to be whenever you're playing against her. But not to say she isn't scary still, despite that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Going into game 3, Bumba currently up 2. Intimidating is going to have to make some adjustments and get that reverse 3-0 if they want to continue forward in winner's bracket. Or winner's side bracket. More coffee. More coffee.
I mean, again, I'd say with a round start like they had, I think if we see just more of that, because they've had decent round starts. They've been able to at least get things going in the beginning. But whenever Bumba just brings the momentum back to even neutral, it's like Intimidating just can't really secure a foothold in getting things started. So I'm hoping that we see that adjustment take place in this next round.
Can't escape from crossing
Yeah, definitely want to keep that momentum up that they've been able to get round start the last 2 matches. Getting a little bit of a repeat from round 1 with the back immediately at round start, but it's looking pretty good for Bumba this start.
Ooh, all right. Barely able to get the parry out. Land a reversal on Bumba. But, you know, still, it's just not really a lot. No, once again, the delayed guillotine axe in the air is just going to be catching David. Yeah, that's
Labrys getting in, but not able to stabilize the combo. This does look like it's going to be a pretty good one, with no meter to really extend it out too much, though. Gotta be a little wary, trying to get out that assist, but ultimately no dice.
You know, Yumi's looking a bit like a bit of a hurting unit right now, not able to secure a combo off that DC, but still, life totals are looking to be more even. Jin is very healthy, so yeah, Bumba opted to bring him in and secure this kill?
Almost. She does have quite a bit of refillable health yet, so it does make a lot of sense for Intimidating to go ahead and try to get her out of there as soon as possible.
That was so unfortunate on Bumba's end how that Akatsuki fell out of that. I'm not going to say it was a kill, but it could have led to a much scarier situation for Baby. But, well, yeah, I say that, and it's now a very scary situation.
It's Resonance Pop, and a good grab to follow it up with 2. Gotta cash out for as much as you can on this.
Taking Jin all the way to the corner. Ooh, probably anticipated a reversal, but not blocking the ice card low. But no conversion! Oh, that's so heartbreaking for Bumba.
Jin is out of there. Both players with level 4 resonance, however, Intimidating is running out of that pretty quickly at only 4 seconds left.
Ooh, oh, I didn't believe in the here.
Very nice catch. Gotta get these follow-ups. Nice DP.
Oh, just rotated, and that's going to be it. Bumba moving on in winner's side of the bracket, 3-0 over.
That last round had a lot of really good adjustments from both players. I want to go ahead and highlight that really quick. That was phenomenal.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, I was starting to see, as I mentioned before that round started, I was starting to see a lot of the adjustments on the side of Daving, like, you know, trying to secure momentum back and, you know, not basically being run over in a sense, like after that first interaction. So I was happy to see that. And, you know, Bumba, you know, still solid, still, you know, had things going a lot in their favor. Just some unfortunate drops that hopefully they're able to clean up a bit in later matches in this bracket. And hopefully that doesn't come back to bite them.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, maybe it's just the first couple games of the day, you play online for the first time and you're like, I forgot what playing online feels like. And all of a sudden you drop things that you don't normally drop. Because there are a few things that I saw Bumba drop that I'm not too familiar with them dropping. It could also, of course, be tournament nerves. Because of course it is Vortex Gallery 2025. But good stuff all around.
That is true. And yeah, just like, you know, it's always, in a sense, it's always like a little bit like stressful being the first one up on stream. You know, it's just, you know, you're kicking things off. You didn't really have much to prepare in terms of, like, you know, tournament nerves or anything like that. And it doesn't help, again, that you're on stream playing in front of people. So, you know, sometimes somebody has to take the bullet, but unfortunately, yeah, it is what it is.
But it's super cool if you get to be the first one on stream, because that means whenever you go to review your matches, you don't have to watch the whole tournament all the way through. You just get to click at the start.
That's fair. I do agree on that.
That's how I look at it after it having happened so many times. I'm like, no. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. I'd like to think that I'm not a glass half full or a glass half empty person. I'm just that's a glass person.
Well, I feel like if you say that's a good thing, I think that is more so leaning towards glass half full.
I mean, it's BBTAG, so it's already like a win, you know? Like, it's already dubbed.
You make a fair point. You can't argue with that logic.
It could be something else. It could be worse. All right, so up next we have Lotad versus Rodimus Prime. These also I don't think I've ever seen fight against each other.
have either. Lotad, I know, is a very strong, if memory serves, Aurier and Aegis player. It's been a while since I've seen them play that team, but that's what I remember them most notably playing a lot of the time. Rodimus, I haven't seen necessarily play that much lately. I do remember them playing, I think it was Hakum and Rachel, if memory serves as well. I could be completely just like, you know, hitting foul balls all over the place here. But you know, that's just what I remember if memory serves. Could be old man brain coming back.
That's fair. I think you're good though. To what my memory serves as well, I found the staple character, or like the Pokemon ace, if you will, for Rodimus to be Hakumen. I feel like that's the character that I know them most notably for. Lotad, of course, for me, I'm thinking Aurier. I'm always thinking Aurier. It's Aurier and company. But today they're locking in Yosuke and Murakami. This is exciting. Hold up. I don't think we've seen this team in tournament in a while, actually.
It's been a long time since I have, and from Lotad especially, yeah, I was not expecting a Yosuke pick of all things. Like, maybe Murakami, like, kind of fits the bill. Yosuke is completely out of left field for me. So I'm very interested to see how this goes. And Rodimus rocking the Susanoo Hilda. So I was tangentially correct, I think. It is somebody in that Susanoo unit.
Somebody in the unit?
And his owner. So I guess I was half right. Partial credit.
That's like 1/4 correct, but sure.
Potato, it's fine.
Potato, tomato, tomato, Susanoo, Hakumen. I get you. Yeah. Okay, they are locking in with that team though, so that is what we are going to be seeing Rodimus get started off with for round 1. Susanoo Hilda up against Narukami and Yosuke.
Now, Hilda does have some really good assists at her disposal. 4P especially is something that just basically puts a giant stop sign like across the field. So Yosuke can have a rough time if she's in the back line and he's trying to do like moonsaults, etc. to try to mix you up. But Susanoo, I mean, Susanoo's there just to kind of be a fear factor. He's there to just be like, hey, if you mess up, you're getting hurt. But it looks like that's
Oh my gosh. All the way carried to the corner, stacked up with 2 meter already, activating the cross combo. That is some tasty damage, starting off with 7k apiece. That's a better deal than McDonald's. Holy.
It's a good match out by Rodimus to get out of that sort of tag situation. Oh.
We gotta be wary of these assists. I have to be careful of whenever we're throwing in Susanoo. They've already taken so much damage and he hasn't even been played yet.
Yeah, he's already was like at a 3rd life basically, and just like that, already in the red. It is not looking good for Rod right now, especially with
there. When did she get there? Right before that, though, gonna back it up. I did see an anti-air from Rodimus that made a lot of sense. Unfortunately, the spacing was just a little off. And I think to try to follow that up and make everything safe, unfortunately, they threw out Hilda and she got caught in the crossfire. And when I say crossfire, I mean crossfire. That was violent.
I didn't even see Hilda. She was just completely masked by what Lotad was doing with Yosuke. That it's just like whenever I saw the finish screen, I'm just like, where was she?
It was unfortunate. 3 happy birthdays that ultimately all equivalated, made the equivalents to a bunch of damage. Just very unfortunate.
Yeah, Rod definitely has to be a lot more wary of how they call in their assists, because that's, but yeah, as you said, that's basically what the brunt of the damage was. It was just very rarely was a single character getting targeted. It was the entire team. So gotta be aware of that.
Yeah, I feel like we hear a lot of the time that there's a problem with players accidentally playing the game as though it's just one character at a time game as opposed to playing the character as a team. You've got to find a happy balance between the two so that way you don't get caught by those happy birthday situations by accidentally throwing out your assist too frequently. I do think Rodimus is taking that into account because this time they haven't thrown out near as many assists. However, they've already taken quite a bit of damage. Lotad really opening up their defense.
Yeah, and Lotad's just been relentless with this pressure. I mean, just look at this defense. I was going to say from Rodimus, but gets hit by the double and then the triple overhead.
Oh,
Not
they're dead.
quite.
Oh! They was good. Switches they're caught by an anti-air. Almost stabilized by Narukami, but once again going for another sandwich situation. Taking us to Subway, but not exactly taking it to go. We're still there.
Defense, but Rodimus is only at level 1 resonance. What in the world was this hit? Oh, jeez.
That one did go significantly better though. Taking the notes that they got from round 1, I think just ultimately helped Rodimus a lot.
I would say so, but at the same time, I wasn't able to see Rod get a lot of things started. It was just once, the initial interaction happened, just Lotad was just, as I said, relentless with that pressure, just constantly keeping them locked down in the corner, and it didn't really seem like Rodimus had an answer for any of that.
There's the Hakumen. There he is. I think the answer that they're coming up with right now is counter, is that parry, and that does make sense. I do see where they're going with that. It's still something that they're going to have to be careful with because it is something that can be baited and ultimately punished. So they're going to have to be a little wary, but I understand where they're going with this.
Yeah, we'll have to see how much that changes up the dynamic in terms of pressure as well from Lotad, because DPs by themselves normally can just be baited with like good safe jumps or something like that. Counters are a different story entirely.
Once again, we're seeing Lotad crazy pressure on in the corner, going for a bit of a bait. Ooh,
the counter did proc. Yeah, the counter did proc, but unfortunately, it wasn't close enough to be able to land it. Ooh, brave right there.
Lotad has no meter to get any extension on this. Oh, but they're still catching a happy birthday.
Yeah, looks like Lotad, maybe a little bit of character unfamiliarity coming into light here. We're seeing some drops that normally don't necessarily happen, so he, again, getting used to the character and finding out time to set it. Oh, I didn't know how
what a challenge. I didn't either, but did not work out well for Yosuke. That being said, does look like Rodimus has advantage right now. Catching the assist, keeping Yosuke out.
Oh my god, what an air DP. My goodness.
What an anti-air call out. Unfortunately, not able to get a full extension on that.
Keep in mind the EXCO coming into play there. And Hakumen, well, both of Rodimus' characters looking very worse aware in the red. Ooh, no.
You're starting to recover because it hit. Oh, that's so nice. That worked out so well for Hakumen.
I will say that was really smart from Lotad to do the active swap right there to save Narukami, because that could have been a lot of damage. Ooh, what a DP.
Nice resonance pop. Gotta get out of here. Caught by an anti-air by Yosuke. No way to confirm off of it though.
Oh no, some big drops coming in from Lotad, and just like that, Yosuke going down. All up to solo Narukami on there, and with Res level 4 going to be happening pretty soon. Oh my goodness.
Actually crazy. Running out of resonance from Rodimus by getting caught by... No, the drop! What is happening?
Okay. Very clutch to be right there to close things out. Man, that was going very back and forth between them. I could not tell who was gonna win, honestly, from those interactions, but Lotad clutching it out, and very brave a lot of the time with the Hilda nail super, just constantly trying to challenge it, keep Rodimus from keeping things locked down on their end. Didn't want to hold any of that, and first time didn't necessarily pay off, but second time smart enough to do DP and almost secure the kill actually from that.
Agreed. I do think Rodimus really showcased their familiarity with Hakumen in a lot of those scenarios as well that we didn't really necessarily get to see showcased with their Susanoo. That being said, we did unfortunately lose him right before the Hilda. I wonder if that's the team that they will continue to play throughout this bracket, or if they're going to go back to Susanoo Hilda, because I do think that they were kind of cooking with that Hakumen. Just from the point of comfort and familiarity alone, it just seemed like they were very, very much more comfortable.
No, absolutely, for sure. And just the fact that, yeah, just having the air parry, or just the counter in general, really did seem like it was something that they were just more used to, and able to actually bring some momentum to themselves in their favor, because from what we saw with the Susanoo, it wasn't really much of an opportunity for that.
Yeah, unfortunately not. Lotad just really keeping that pressure on in so many of those scenarios, so many of those situations. It was really cool and exciting to see, especially with the team that we're not necessarily familiar with them playing. I'm excited to see them continue to play that team in the future, if they so choose to.
But that will probably have to be for later, because right now we do have our next match for winner side bracket on stream, which is Raish versus E2 Deku. Oh boy, I'm excited to see the chaos from this one.
I expect a world of projectiles.
Get ready. Get
Yeah,
ready.
I anticipate that, but I also anticipate just... I've played against Deku. I've seen a lot of his play. Nothing stops him. Nothing will deter him. That man is unconditionable. He will press buttons if he feels that there is a big enough gap.
So true, so true. That hitbox was crazy.
What did he say?
Very nice corner carry from Rife. Of course, super familiar with their Aegis. This is one of the iconic Aegises of the era. Catching Ruby with the EP. Oh, and the happy birthday with Order Dash. That's crazy.
And just like that, my goodness. Are we about to see the match end this quickly? Not even 30 seconds. No! Commentators hurt, ladies and gentlemen, right there in effect in real time. But I mean, Raish still able to close things out pretty convincingly in that first round. And it was just all Aegis in that match.
I just had a partner. That's wild. There were two characters on that team.
I think I briefly saw them. Maybe. It's like a Bigfoot sighting. You don't know if it was there.
That's wild. Yeah, I've heard legend that there was another character there. I didn't see them. Yeah, Aegis really taking names throughout that one. She does so much damage. Honestly, I feel like Aegis is still one of those characters that's pretty slept on. Unless you are like pretty deep into the competitive side of BBTAG.
And very much a threat. Those bullets do not have any scaling whatsoever, so that's why you see such big damage numbers coming from the Aegis, which Deku probably has to be a little bit more aware of in these situations.
Not looking near as well.
Still looking very bad for Deku, taking all this damage in Ruby, and Yang to follow suit currently.
Oh, what a nice throw. Yeah, trying to find a good time to burst in was a real struggle for each Deku. And unfortunately, Yang is taking a chunk of damage. She's not quite dead from this one, but she's burning. This is her chance! And a very nice way of getting each Deku out of the corner as well, forcing Rice into it.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Gonna say, good jump, and saving Yang as well from potential death in that situation. And Raish starting to be on the back foot in this practice sequence, but good hook block out of it.
Didn't give Yang a whole lot of time to try to refill any of that health. She's still in the game, but only with a brief pixel.
Didn't believe in that air-to-air interaction, unfortunately. Oh my god, what a TKJC right there. Oh my goodness.
Oh, unfortunate. Canceling into the super right. He's gonna take that one. Putting him at 2-0 set point.
This being, though possessing the body of a machine,
That was really smart from Raish to do that instant JC and avoid the throw and also get the hit as well. And yeah, very good awareness of the situation of the stare down, and it's looking rough for Deku. I'll be real.
Yeah, we did see them get to change a little bit of the tides once we saw Yang go into her high burn state. but ultimately not getting to see a lot of that capitalize off her because they had to take her out immediately, try to get some of that health back on her. But fortunately, they got like they had her out of the game for just long enough to get that pixel of health back and keep her in the game for just a little bit longer.
Can't escape from crossing
Indeed,
fate.
indeed. Just going into game 3, wondering what. Ooh, Deku.
Oh!
Yeah. I was gonna say Raish is really good about picking these active swap throws. Deku's got to be aware of that and probably change things up accordingly. But the sandwich, hard to say if they'll get a chance.
Yeah, right, opening up. Nice cross as well. Bringing Tisha back into this for that orb. That one not connecting. Rice got the anti-air. No way to stabilize.
Unfortunate, yeah, that could have been really good damage on the Ruby, but now going to take this throw combo and
ooh, unfortunate drop. But they do get him with the 5C. Using the meter as well to try to get as much damage done to that Aegis. Also take away as much of that refillable health as possible, so if Rice does switch out, they're not going to be able to fill up as much of that health bar back.
ooh.
Ooh.
Good stuff out on the assist coming in. And yeah, that was actually really good active swap. Kind of like safely sort of bring Batista in to Aegis out. Didn't have to worry too much about her potentially getting hit on that.
Oh, catching the assist hit. Rice is playing so reactionary right now, and it's really working out for them. They've really done a chunk of damage to each Deku, specifically with these first punishes as well.
Very much so, and yeah, Deku. Yeah, he really wants to go in. He really just wants to like run his gameplay and do all this, but Rice just is so on point with the tech, so on point with just keeping things in their favor. That was a very quick 3-0 on the side of Reich.
Necessity of investigation.
Yeah, a very dominant Aegis match. Like you pointed out earlier that each of those bullets does unscale damage. It adds up to so much, and it feels like it just happens in the blink of an eye too. Like blink,
yeah,
take a miss, it's done.
Yeah, your character especially.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the way the cookie crumbles for Deku. Going to be going down into loser side of the bracket. Raish going to be moving on. Exclamation point bracket to keep track of things as well. I know there's a lot of matches that are happening in the back line. So, you know, just can't, unfortunately, we can't have them all, but if we on stream, but if we did, we'd be here for like 2 days. So it's just the nature of things, folks.
If we could, we would. Okay, so up next we do have Sykes and Four Sword Kirby. This is gonna be pretty exciting. I don't think I've really gotten to commentate much for Pod before.
I mean, you've commentated with Podge in the past,
That
but
is
yeah,
true.
seeing him play is definitely another thing entirely. And the team comp that he has is always like something that's just like, if you're not familiar with it, you're like, why would you play this team? What kind of synergy works? Like, is there for this team? But you know, Podge's been dedicated. He's been playing this team since, I think, since the beta for this game, if I remember correctly.
Oh wow.
So yeah, he's definitely long tenured, has a lot of experience and a lot of things in the bag for this team. But Sykes, very strong in their own right, especially playing Ruby Adachi, going to be pretty tough, I'd say, especially for Tager to get things going.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Tager needing to get up close, and Sykes, both of those characters are not going to allow that to be very easy, especially Ruby spacing, allowing for Adachi to stay as far away as possible. And in general, I don't like getting very close to Adachi. I don't know about you. So...
Fair enough. But yeah, no, as you said, it's just like Ruby's just got so much speed going for her, some really good buttons as well. Adachi is very good at keeping things locked down with Zio, Active Swap Bezio as well, to kind of make sure that, hey, you're stuck here in place. You can't really do much, which is kind of what we're seeing right now currently with the room. Just a black screen on my end. And,
Mine as well.
Yep. Sometimes
Maybe the
that is
game is
nature
still
of
happening.
BBTAG.
Maybe it's still fine. Maybe everything's going okay, and we just can't see it.
maybe, but I would like to see it at the very least.
Sometimes BBTAG itself gets the astral finish, you know? Like, it hits us with the astral finish. It's like your astral finish. Gotta restart the game.
Yep. Yeah, you know, that's a very apt way of putting it, I would say so.
Nature of the beast. Nature of the beast. We broke the game with like matches that were too freaking epic. Okay, well, we are unfortunately now missing a Podge, but everybody's still in the room. BBTAG moment confirmed.
Indeed, indeed. You know, sometimes it just happens. So gotta, you know, power through technical difficulties, do whatever we can to solve them. But, you know, it just happens.
So true, so true. It's just the nature of the beast, especially because like we don't really point it out very often. But the player base for BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle really is a wide stretched player base from all across the world, and specifically like for Vortex Gallery, of course, we are seeing people in. It's a North America exclusive, right? Double check.
I believe for this one, yes, yes.
Yeah, so like even then, we're really testing and checking to see what the game can handle from all across the United States. So like, it makes sense that there's going to be some struggles every now and then. Unfortunate to see it whenever it happens, but it makes sense. Do we have a backup plan?
Usually there are a couple methods to do this, to figure this out, you know, or to, I guess, solve it in a sense. Like sometimes players would have to just like connect to each other in the main lobby, public lobby, to get like connect and then come back. Sometimes that fixes it for some reason. Other times it just might be a case of, you know, incompatible connections with somebody in the room. So it might end up being like, you know, a case of just, yeah, somebody has to leave.
Hey,
okay. All right.
Let's go. It is weird how that works out sometimes, though. If you just go to the lobby and connect and then come to a room and connect, it works fine.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Solutions.
I don't understand how that works, but I mean, hey, if it works, it works. I'm not going to question it.
If it works, it's fine. It's fine. Chat, if you guys want to be, in charge of something, you guys want to be responsible for something, okay, you guys can count all the BBTAG moments today, okay? We're not talking about the 5 Cs that look like they shouldn't happen. We're talking about, you know, the astral finishes, those ones. Not the ones in game, but the ones that the game itself does, okay? We're at 2, okay? Nice.
I hope that number doesn't go any higher.
Me too, but having a count is nice. We of course do have some other things that you can type in a chat though, if you so feel inclined. If you guys haven't already looked at the merch shop for 956 Productions, yo, I'm gonna be real. The blue shirt, sick. I love that shirt. I've already got it in my cart. If you guys also want to check out the other shirts and merch available, check 956pro.com/shop if you want to donate to the Mastrcheap. Type in a chat !Mastrcheap, or if you're interested in keeping up with the bracket, !bracket. We'll do it for you.
I will say, I am, like, from the slide that was shown off, I'm a big fan of the Absolute Idiot one. That one's just perfect.
It really is. It's so good. All of the designs are good. I always love the 956 merch designs. And I don't know about you, but at this point in my fighting game journey, I do have a little collection of like merch and fighting game shirts, and that would be a nice addition. You guys could add some to your collection or start your own.
And yeah, no, I agree. I do have a few things that I've gotten, not necessarily shirts, but I mean, I do have a shirt that a friend got me, which is just I don't know if you can see it well, but it's just Ragna doing is devoured by darkness super as a silhouette. So
a cool shirt. Cool shirt.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Ragna merch? Nah, I don't think. Couldn't be
You
me.
sure about that?
Yep. Couldn't be me.
I don't believe you.
That's okay.
Just like how I can't believe that we actually got the match. Pod versus Sykes. I almost said Pod versus Force Sword Kirby. That would have been an insane goof right there. but yeah, Pod and Sykes getting ready, going into it finally after all this time. And I'm just praying for Tager, and unfortunately, I need to pray harder.
Oh!
No.
Unfortunate backdash round start, just immediately punished by Ruby assist, and then unfortunate VP as well. Not looking good round start for Podge right now, but of course, it's only the beginning of the round. We still got 165 seconds left. Yeah, there we go. Getting some of that hope back.
Something to keep in mind as well with Yukiko in the backline is that it does heal. But very smart from Sykes to jump over the reversal super right there.
Carrying Tager over to the corner. Sykes stacked up with meter. Unfortunately, not going to be able to call that assist until... Make sure Adachi does absolutely nothing. I digress.
Ooh, gets caught low. And yeah, with that, has the meter descend. Yeah. Super THC. Get that Taker out of here. All up to solo Yukiko. Only a res level 2.
Unfortunately, no fire meter as well. Yeah, not able to fill that up before Tager got out of there, so it is going to be a lot harder for her to do that now, let's be honest.
Yeah, has to hold this mix as well. Oh, wow, that was so devious from Sykes.
Indeed. A nice clean start for Sykes, putting the first win on the board.
But I'm here to do some good. As long as I've got Crescent Rose, nothing can stop me.
That's part of what we saw in that match was what I mentioned before of just Adachi in the back line, able to keep things locked down where you can't move. And if you like, especially if you jump against this team, whenever that's happening with a BZO active swap, it's an unblockable for Sykes. You can just do that. So you have to sort of like play a bit of a ground game in that scenario, or try to find a way to avoid it. But even then, it's still rough trying to navigate against Sykes' team.
Ooh, a very nice grab from Sykes as well. What a nasty setup to follow up with as well. Podge trying to get out of this corner has been a little bit of a struggle because Sykes keeps push blocking them back into it.
Oh, that was a really good 5B from Podge right there. Able to get the combo and get out of the situation. Keep this corner. Almost baited out. The health difference is really helping out Tager in this scenario as well. We saw in the last one where Sykes had to use their DHC in order to make sure that Tager was gone. And they're running into very similar scenarios here where Tager just does a lot of damage and he also has a lot of health. Oh, no, you can't do that. You can't press after that situation very reliably.
Oh no!
Not able to secure the kill on Adachi. That might come back to bite him.
Oh, the patience.
Good stress.
Oh, no. Get a hit.
That's a lot of health that came back as well for Podge.
Yeah, gotta watch out for these fans still. Things not looking great for Sykes, but definitely not looking incredibly dire quite yet. I take it back. I take it back. I've spoken.
It's literally just a one-hit situation for both of Sykes' characters. Tager is looking very healthy. Yukiko not as... Oh boy, burst
It's
just
okay.
in time.
Those are twins right now. Oh, what a DP from Podge. Taking Ruby out of the game.
Podge really gonna let him do that? No spark hold at all? I'm surprised.
Oh,
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, being able to Spark Bolt to stop Adachi setting up Zio is so incredibly important for this team. It's going to have to be something that Sykes is wary of as well going into this next match, but something we definitely got to see Podge take advantage of in this round.
God, I remember whenever Tager Spark Bolt did not go through personas. That was a very necessary change that needed to happen because, good God, if that didn't happen, that interaction would have played so much differently.
Indeed, indeed.
I couldn't take it, couldn't stand another minute. Just bear another day. Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight! Do what you got.
Okay. No, I respect it. I respect it. Podge didn't come here to play. Actually, Taj did could be a play, but he wanted to play a one-person game, not a two-person game.
Ooh, tried to bait out a reversal of some kind in that situation, but yeah, Sykes being patient enough to not panic and that. Getting Adachi out of there and Ruby getting started.
Very nice defense from Forcer Kirby, able to keep Sykes off of him.
Good snipe on the assist right there. Good. Yeah, no, these snipes on the Adachi assist have really worked out for Pods right now. And it's keeping Sykes it's keeping Sykes from being able to do a lot of what he feels comfortable with.
Ruby getting caught by the Phoenix in the crossfire, but ultimately able to get a starting combo on Hager. What's going to be this week's accurate? Going for the grab?
Gonna super going to kill off the Hager, but the Yukiko coming in almost full life against Sykes. Both of his characters at half or below, so it's doable. Probably not the best start for that though.
Yeah, incredibly doable. No matter what, you're always going to want to have two characters in the game as opposed to one. So this is going to be a little bit of a deficit for Podge. But like you said, they've got a full health bar, and Yukiko might as well have an extra health bar with the ability to be able to heal yourself. That is going to be something that they can definitely put there, I think.
Ooh, no, gets caught. I think that's going to be it, provided the combo doesn't drop here. No! Oh, the misinput.
Oh, so unfortunate. Yeah, unfortunate super input drop. No pickup on that either. Yukiko's still walking in this.
Oh man, she's had 3 opportunities, 3 chances so far to live despite all the odds, but please, keep it simple, thank you.
I'll do it. Just taking Sykes to set point, sitting at 2-1. That was chaotic.
To say the least, oh my goodness.
In all the best ways. Okay. We are immediately ready for the next one. Oh, hell yeah. I want to see what Kager does round start. This is my favorite game. The mini game within BBTAG.
I mean, if you're playing against the Tager round start, that is a dangerous game you're playing. And let me tell you, it's either you get round start or you're going to take 8K like we saw last time.
Indeed. Hawk's covering a lot of bases, bringing out that Yukiko is just pretty early on to be able to cover. Oh, incredible super, using the one that reaches further before anything could happen was phenomenal.
Yeah, no, that was very smart to do that and maximize the damage as well on Adachi in that situation. So that was really good from Pod. And yeah, what side was that supposed to be? Man grab, enter for some Oki in this situation. Ooh, yeah, didn't want to go for a safe. I mean, to be fair, you don't try to save stuff to grab them, in my experience. Sony displays trying to take advantage of it.
Did it just hit on the wrong side?
I think so.
Like it was still facing to the left. That was so weird. Okay, able to go with the DHC to finish off Adachi on this. And that'll leave Sykes with solo Ruby.
But able to get the hit on the Yukiko. That's very much needed in this situation now because of how her comeback factor can be. That's level 4 on the side of Pod. What did you see?
In fact, going for a lot of these baits for push blocks are phenomenal, outstanding. This one is going to be a close game.
Oh my god, the run up. I think you want to run up super. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no. You're not dead, but you're very close to it. Oh, I thought that dropped. I thought that dropped. Taker copter.
Still on the landing pad.
Not cleared for takeoff just yet.
Another
Anybody's
sparkle.
game. Anybody's game.
Oh!
the 5B anti-air to close things out on the side of Sykes, taking that set 3-1 in what was very much a nail-biter of a game 4 right there. Good lord.
That was so close. That really was a nail biter. The anti-air catch, I wouldn't have expected it either. That was crazy. Incredible awareness from Sykes with the spacing as well. Good game, good game.
Absolutely, and I gotta say, yeah, we saw some pretty good adjustments from both players, like kind of playing around each other's habits in a sense. Like as we noted in like one of the games in that set, just like Podge doing their best to kind of snipe out the assist, keep Sykes from really doing the game plan of just like Adachi 6P, and as Ruby's coming in to sort of like keep you grounded, keep you locked down. But yeah, Podge was not really having a lot of that those last couple games.
Yeah, absolutely not. They were doing some very high risk, high reward setups that were working out really well. Adjustments were phenomenal from Podge between game 1 to game 4.
Indeed,
Ultimately,
indeed.
Sykes just taking advantage of what his characters have to offer. I mean, if you're at a buffet, why would you not? You know, like I get it. Understandable.
Yeah, I think the one thing too is just like, yeah, characters on the side of Podge was probably the difference maker there. Just because of Tager, Yukiko, the team doesn't quite have the kind of synergy that would normally be universal or like really allows for multiple different types of styles, but is what it is. But that was then, this is now. We have King of Ninjas versus Serene Smile happening. Let's get into it.
Now this, of course, is a matchup that we have seen before in online tournament settings. Excited to see it today, as per usual. Ooh, almost had the happy birthday start from King of Ninjas, but not able to quite keep that going. No way to extend it, and it looks like he's having a little bit of an issue at getting started.
Indeed, indeed, and the difference that we're seeing immediately is the Yukiko at fire level 9 already, by the way. So, very much a threat no matter what.
She's almost back to full health as well. This is going to be a whole other health bar to have to take down.
Oh, and unfortunately Serene lost one of theirs with Rachel going down in that assist getting caught. And this is going to be really rough for Wolf trying to get through. Look at this minefield that he has to navigate.
Yeah, losing the character that is arguably more mobile is going to be a rough way to start this off. It looks like King is taking advantage of that, absolutely.
Oh my god, he's almost dead.
Not quite. 12k. And there's the Zio setup. Going for the... Oh!
Yeah, no, the active swap is definitely there. And
that was such a good swap.
Yeah. King of Ninjas taking that set very convincingly in that. Just suffocating pressure.
Oh, you look so scary
right now. Just really rough forwards trying to try to make their way out of by themselves. You're gonna have to see Serene really try to keep a Rachel in this to end game. I don't know if that's necessarily the character that they normally like ending the games off with if they're only down to one character, but I do think that will be what we see them find the most profit from.
For sure, for sure. We'll have to see going into these next games if he's able to at the very least get things started, because I didn't see too much of that, unfortunately, on their side. But looks like that's already changing.
Yeah, nice air-to-air, and they already have these traps set up for Rachel. It's looking a lot better this time around. Even just getting them off of Adachi, though, so that is going to be a nice case for them. And we're back to very similar scenario.
It was a very good 4P call, as well as he kind of catch the command grab active swap on the side of screen.
Oh, not quite able to swivel out of the fire. I don't think you can you?
I don't know off the top of my head, honestly.
Waldstein not able to make his way down to the ground. He's caught in fire juggle.
Oh yeah, and with that, afterwards going to be able to kill him off. 13k off that, and it is up to solo Rachel.
Ooh, not going to be able to play their Rachel a lot. No, never mind. They're out of this. They're out of it. Not going for the bait on hitting the assist as well. Incredible patience from Serene. But running out of red, so now the active character. What a swap from King of Ninjas, keeping her safe.
Ooh, gets the counter hit, and yeah, the hit stun from that air counter hit, able to last long enough to get the conversion afterwards. Able to secure it, getting a second game on the board. On set point now.
Investigation team will take you down yet again.
Seeing a lot more Yukiko today than I expected, and that's too. I'm not saying that it's happened very often, but it's crazy that it's happened twice.
To trust me again. You brats are so hopeful.
Oh, my screen froze for a second. Oh, okay.
Get ready.
All right, going into game 3. During game 1, we saw this crazy round start 5-seat, by the way, from Waldstein that I'm still kind of reeling over.
I remember exactly what you're talking about. And I don't blame you. That was very out of pocket, but I mean, you know, it wouldn't be Serene if it wasn't.
They're making their way over all of these projectiles that King Ninja is sending out as well with Rachel, taking advantage of the mobility. But she is down to such low health already. Waldstein creating some of that space that she can try to set out some of the projectiles and traps again. Working out incredible for them.
Tried to go for the throw on their wake up after that burst, but no dice. Gets hit by the super, and Serene, yeah, I was gonna say, you gotta get Rachel out of here.
Just put her back in there. She's assist now. She's healthy. Oh,
no! And down she goes once again. Oh, man. This is gonna be so rough once again for Serene to get through.
A nice setup from King of Ninjas. Gonna go ahead and cash out as much of this as possible. Not able to get the OTG pickup.
Well, it is again just a minefield to navigate, and unfortunately he did not have a minesweeper able to get through it. King of Ninja is going to be taking that set in a clean 3-0.
Yeah, King of Ninjas does an amazing job of making sure that they're never in the corner. Like, never the proper corner. They might be in a corner, but they still have room to back up. They do a phenomenal job of that. And of course, seeing them do that again towards the end of that match, ultimately taking the end of the game.
Oh, you look so scary right now. But it does sound like you're starting to trust me.
Indeed. Yeah, and it was just like the fire levels definitely came into play there a lot more than what we saw from Podge in the previous round. Didn't seem go for too much, but that is something that you have to keep in mind of as well, like with Labris mentioned way back earlier, of just, you know, increasing damage and, you know, making her much more of a threat. But with her, it doesn't go away. So that's a permanent buff for her. So it's something you just have to keep in mind and keep her from doing, but King of Ninjas is able to really utilize the team to enable that a lot more.
Indeed. I think whenever people do tier lists, I think Yukiko should be on there twice. I think you should have Yukiko at level 0 fire, and then you should have Yukiko at level 9. And rate both of them separately. Those are two different characters.
Kind of like Phoenix Wright in MVC3, just like, you know, normal base Phoenix and then turnabout mode.
Yeah, you gotta put them on there twice.
Yep.
That was a very good match, though. Moving into this next one, we are gonna see a familiar name. Of course, seeing Lotad back on the screen stage, if you will, and we are going to be seeing Monkey Smile accompanying them for this one, of course, hitting us up with that normal, regular, beautiful Susanoo Gordo. So this is going to be a lot of fun.
Indeed. I'm always excited to see Monkey Smile because, you know, it's kind of an out there pick as well. Like, you know, same case with Podge, but, you know, Susanoo Gordo, the color combination, always love it, but it's a team that lives on in my nightmares. Monkey Smile, Monkey Smile understands why I say that.
That's cool to be somebody else's sleep paralysis team. I get it. That backdash would haunt me too.
Oh, it's not bad. But what will haunt Lotad for now is that happy birthday going to be catching, and Monkey has barely taken any damage. You gotta be very careful, yeah.
Gaining the with a nice 5C, taking Aurier down to about 1/8 of her health bar. Oh, and catching the DP as well. This is going to be incredibly volatile for this Batista to have to take.
Yeah, unfortunately, she is going to be. Oh my god, she's barely alive with the pixel.
1.0, that would be good. We are at a new age. I like the save.
Right.
Nice sandwich game started from Lotad.
Oh yeah, and gets the throw as well. Burst is available. Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you do that? Get momentum back in their favor. And oh, the 4P. This is
what a way to get Batista out of there. That was so well done from Lotad.
And also, I gotta say, Lotad's done a really good job of bringing this back with how dire it was looking for their team initially. Good block from Monkey Smile.
Oh my god! That was crazy. Yeah, really having brought this back and catching with an anti-air. Capitalizing as much as he can off of this combo that is looking like a dead board. Just in time for the Halloween season.
As long as we walk the path of righteousness, we shall. I am an executor.
What a way to get us started.
Indeed.
Putting one on the board to get us started. I don't think we're gonna see Yosuke anymore.
Yeah, I think that kind of experimental phase is going to be taken by the wayside for now. It's all, you know, main comfortable teams from here on out because, you know, this is decently far in though.
Indeed, indeed.
I will show you the responsibility strength entails. Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight! Opening!
Nice safe round start. Incredibly different from the last one that we're seeing from Lotad.
Taking the momentum from the get-go, very important. Honestly, yeah, both been trying to like heal each other out a little bit with the assist. The sandwiches, oh, that could have been an unblockable setup, but still be able to get the hit with the
And first nice. As well, catching Susanoo and carrying him over to the corner. Things looking pretty good for Lotad right now. Hand's got that assist already ready into the super. Yep, with Aurier out of there, she should be able to follow up with the BHC, and that's looking like a... Is that a whole dead team? No, we're still alive.
No, just barely.
Keep going.
Those muscles aren't just for show. He's got the health to match. But, oh, unfortunately, not going to be surviving. Oh, I gotta stop saying things, man. Get me off the mic with all these commentator curses. Jesus.
Oh, things are getting really dicey right now, though. Almost didn't confirm off of that. Barely enough stun to be able to keep the confirm going from Lotad, but ultimately securing that one out and taking us to 1-1.
I feel blessed to have made an ally of someone so strong.
Indeed. And man, it is some really exciting gameplay between these two. I ain't gonna lie. Good lord, I love it.
Yeah, incredible matches. Ah, God, I love high-level BBTAG gameplay. It's so good.
All right, Monkey Smile. You know, taking a moment, taking a breath, kind of getting their bearings right. I don't imagine they're going to be playing a different team. Oh, they are!
You curse yourself again, man.
Why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep doing this? It's every single time. I just shouldn't say anything.
Okay, but we are seeing... No. All of a sudden, all the commentators leave the chat. Okay, but we are seeing a ditto. We do see two Batistas on here, which is, once again, a cool mirror to see. I can't imagine this going, you know, incredibly long. Ditto, mirror. I call it a ditto. I think that's a tricky thing. Like, my apologies. Yeah.
And Lotad really good at locking down, but also Monkey Smile good defense in that situation as well. The sandwich, yeah, gets out of it with the TV.
Ooh, almost has to.
Yeah.
Ooh, very nice punish as well. Not getting the extension. Instead going for it.
Good throw, good awareness of that
Oh!
throw.
I'm going for a second one as well.
Sacred Spire.
Lotad is playing so patient and reactionary right now. A nice place too, to be honest.
Paying off in dividends right now. Yeah, able to catch once again, and now it is all up to Solo Carmine, which, to be fair, a very good character to have as an feature, especially with high res level that we're seeing right now.
Catching the assist, but not quite able to catch the active character. He's not looking great for Monkey Smile right now, but like you said, this isn't the worst character to be left with by yourself, especially because they can get so much of that health back. That being said, Carmine is going to be using his own health as a resource, so that is something that they're going to have to be watching out for. Ooh. And because of that, it was only 2 hits to take the Carmine down. Another one on the board for Lotad.
No matter how you try.
Batista!
I recognize the concept of etiquette toward the vanquished, but fail to understand it. However, to honor your customs, allow me to say thank you very much.
All right, and this is going to be set point for Lotad going into this, and let's see if they win this. Yeah, this is a top 8 qualifier as well. So they're definitely fighting for a chance to be in there from winner's side.
Indeed. The further they go in the bracket, the closer they get to that prize pool. And if you guys haven't already, I believe there are still some codes to claim in the match arena. Type in the chat !! Match arena. Let's get those codes claimed. Free money, friends. Free money. Yeah, see,
You know what?
28 of those things left.
I'm a fool. I haven't done my part yet.
Also, if you have like multiple social media
cooperative
accounts,
mission?
you can make multiple accounts.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, don't do that.
Batista!
Don't do that.
Aid me! Spin! There!
Kind of get once again feeling each other out. Got the assist hit, but unfortunately, yeah, no conversion after that. Ooh, good, very good setup right there, and decent damage as well. 6K for that. I was glad to take that.
Not afraid of a very similar scenario, getting themselves out of the corner.
Ooh, but then he puts himself back into it.
Oh no, no!
And that's not just me, right? Okay.
No.
Please tell me that wasn't just. Is that it? Is that it?
Okay, so it does look like Lotad is still in the room, but Monkey Smile's not in the room, so I think the game crashed for Monkey.
Okay.
But they're back!
Couldn't handle the situation, I guess. I don't know.
The game just simply couldn't handle so much Batista.
I mean, unless it's
That's
cracking
free, by the way.
Oh.
Unless it's Kraken Atkins. Why
I
are
was
we
gonna
throwing
say-
Atkins under the bus? What did Atkins?
No, I was gonna give him some flowers. I was gonna give him praise. I wasn't going to say
Oh, okay,
anything
okay.
bad. I was
Go
gonna
off,
say
go
unless it's Atkins. I could always. Oh man. Okay. You know
Okay,
what? Never mind.
What do you got? What do you got?
Never mind. Never mind. Now I don't want to.
Oh, but now Atkins won't get his flowers. Aw, come on,
Oh
for Atkins.
man, I was just gonna say, I am always down to watch Batista if it's Atkins. Atkins is always, he's the best Batista NA.
I see.
That's my goat right there. He's the gapper.
Aw, you made Lotad Lee.
Damn. Couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle the truth. I kid.
That's crazy. But you heard it here first. Flowers to Atkins. Atkins, you're cool. Oh, that was
So,
funny.
I guess that's things settled then. That's the match.
I suppose so. Hold up. What be going on? What's going on? Okay, so has it been disputed off stream, I suppose?
I guess so.
Yeah, so we missed game 1. Lotad won that, so it was 3-0 Lotad.
Oh. Okay.
My bad.
All right.
I see.
Well, that's fine then. So did they mean to? Did the game not crash then? Are we still at 2?
No, that was it. That was the set.
So I think that we're at 2 then. Look at that. Flowers to BBTAG 2. Love you, BBTAG. Okay, so up next we're going to be seeing Sykes return and Sonicoon, who we haven't seen on stream quite yet today, but I'm pretty sure if you are in the competitive BBTAG scene, you are familiar with this name.
Indeed, a menace whenever it comes to their team of Heart X. And going to be... Honestly, yeah, these two have fought each other a lot. I wouldn't necessarily say lately in terms of brackets, as far as I know, but definitely done it a lot in training as partners, casual matches, etc. They've gone at it quite often, so I'm kind of excited to see just how that dynamic is, like knowing both the players' habits, knowing the interactions, just to see how they play around that. So it'll be something for sure. But that Heart's a menace. The S also, but I feel like the Heart is something that Sykes is definitely going to want to do their best to keep locked down.
Yeah, with a team like Adachi and Ruby, that should be something that's a little bit easier for that team comp. However, it's still going to be a challenge, as don't expect Sonicoon to make that easy whatsoever.
Indeed. All right. And I mean, yeah, no, I just want to get into it. I want to see these two play. I want to see this clash between them happen. That is not the right person. That is not the right person.
That is not the correct person. That is Monkey Smile on Sykes' team.
Is this... I think this might be a bug, because I've seen this happen before, because Monkey Smiles has the same team, same ranking, everything, so I don't know if that's really him or like a ghost, because I've seen this bug happen before. Yeah.
Okay, alright, sounds good. Sounds like a plan, everybody. Go get your tartar money now.
Oh yes, gotta get my small stimulus package from him.
Quick question from chat. How many of y'all have maxed out your money from Mr. Tartar? Because there is a cap that you can hit.
I have. I know it was for chat, but I have to add to.
I mean, you can count. You're in chat too. Yeah, it is. I don't remember what the cap is.
It's like 9. I can just. No, I know. I was gonna say I could just leave the lobby.
You can't look at it right now. Okay, we'll find out later. I know that it's a pretty high number though.
It's like all string of 9s, so.
Yeah.
Get ready.
It's stuck somewhere at yeah, something like that. Something like that, King Ninjas. You gotta max out your Tartar funds. That way Tartar can start, saving his own for his retirement.
Justice will be swift.
Trying to move to Miami.
Justice will be painful.
How does he get that money, actually, now that I think about it?
I this is gonna sound really silly. I just assumed he somehow produced it.
Like, naturally?
Yeah, like you know how chickens or like hens lay eggs, something like that. Except Mr. Tartar has anyway.
It's the magic.
Anyway, as it were, nice DP from Sykes. Keeping Sonic off of them and pushing hard into the corner as well.
Now, cross combo is still active, so yeah, we're still in a sandwich situation, but no dice on the match on side. Oh my god, the American reset. What happened to Adachi? He's in the red already. Good lord.
Oh! Unfortunate burst time from Sykes. This is going to be quite a bit of damage to Ruby as well. Not exactly evening out those health bars between her and Adachi. But taking away quite a bit of that red refillable health. Yeah, this is volatile. You gotta be careful of this burst timing as well as Sykes wanted to burst in because that would be pretty much just dead Adachi on incoming. Dead on arrival, if you will.
Almost was a dead Ruby too. If they, you know, if they were able to keep it safe, could have killed, but able to kill regardless. And again, whoa, with the rough start, but what a match. What a DP bait out, and just like that, Sykes going down in the first game.
Sonic taking it in the first game of the set. And of course, a strong showing from this team that we've come to find very familiar with them. Move to Miami. Just say you don't like the guy. What do you got against Miami, Mito?
Get ready.
I mean, I understand where they're coming from. It's Florida.
You know.
Oh, okay, all right. You know what?
just say that there's not enough room in Miami for you and Mr. Tartar. Just say it.
Insane work. Anyway, Sonic Moon taking momentum once again in the beginning of this match, and oh jeez, Sykes not able to block the mix, but able to get out of the situation and hopefully start to get some pressure of their own.
Not able to keep Adachi out to the other side of the screen or get anything started. She's taking so much damage already. Incredible awareness from Sykes to go ahead and put her on the back burner right now, try to get some of that health back. But already putting her on the front lines for assists is going to be a little bit of a detriment to that plan.
Ooh, and especially with that super, yeah, you definitely have to be careful about calling her out from this point onward for a while. I say that, and then you call her out immediately after I finish that sentence.
Ruby's not making it. She's not making it so okay?
Damn. Oh, well, how this match might play out with how her health is. Ugh. Not looking, odds aren't looking good. Defense. Ooh!
Not able to get the first bait, though, from Sykes. Or the Zeo setup that they normally go for. Not exactly able to get any of our normal B&Bs started from Sykes' side. Sonic Moon keeping up a great wall of defense right now.
Oh, he gets happy birthday by that Zeo, and that's going to be really big, actually. Not quite going to be dead hard. Unfortunately, yeah, Adachi DHC is single target.
That does get Ruby out of the game right now, though, leaving Sykes with solo Adachi. Level 4 resonance and 2 meter on deck. Using one of those 4 push blocks.
Against hard.
Oh! No confirm off of the dive, though.
That was an EX version, so he wasn't able to get that stabilized.
Unfortunately, Sykes doesn't have any meter to get any combos going because they're using all of it for push blocks to try to get Sonic Moon off of them. The resources are looking incredibly dire right now, and so is Adachi. Sonic is putting the second game on the board.
Yeah, what a good conversion from them to stabilize that. Secure the kill as well. Keep anything else from happening in that round. And man, that was a lot better from Sykes, I will say. But Sonicum was doing a really good job of just keeping, like, managing the resource game very well. Because, as you said, Sykes didn't have anything to really convert off of a Zeo or any Zeo from that distance because of the fact that he was like using all those push blocks as you mentioned. So it's just like there wasn't as much risk as there could have been.
sitting out that Zio again. Starting to see a little bit more of these B&Bs from Sykes that we are so used to seeing. Unfortunately, it seems like Sonic-kun's kind of used to seeing those two not opening up their defense, finally getting opened up by an overhead. But immediately able to keep that damage off of them. And from going any further.
Very good call out on the Zio with the super right there, and getting some good damage on the Adachi. However, you gotta hold that.
Nice DP from both sides. Sonic-kun taking Adachi out of the game for the time being, trying to get some of that health back. We're not getting health back before we're bringing the shifts back in. God, I love gambling.
Not able to bait out the front. Sykes, you gotta be really careful about these assist calls, man. I swear, dude. I thought you were almost dead. What are you doing?
You're gonna have to let Rudy take this one. Otherwise, Adachi is out of the game. Any burst takes him out. Oh, so hard, I know.
Yep. Didn't have too much longer after that. And Sonic-kun taking a 3-0, very dominant fashion. But I mean, I will say that game 2 definitely was a point where Sykes, like, you know, was very comfortable in the matchup. It seemed like very much able to keep things, like, you know, balanced in terms of like momentum and such. But ultimately, Sonic-kun, yeah, just able to eke it out once again and secure their spot in winner's side of top 8, actually. So that is, I believe, all of the matches on winner's side to go through there. We do have some matches happening in loser's side to round things out, but yeah, that's most of top 8 secured.
Yeah, we have been making our way through today's bracket swimmingly. Thank you so much to everybody who has been participating in today, be it in the bracket itself or in chat. This has been a lot of fun and great matches that we've seen today as well. Speaking of matches that we've seen, though, there has been someone in today's bracket that we have not gotten the opportunity to see, and that would be Riazzo, who are we going to be seeing up next against Lotad. So getting their debut for today's tournament stream.
Indeed, indeed. But I believe we're going to be having a brief break in the meantime before we get into our top 8 matches. So, you know, sit back, sit tight, you know, get yourself some, you know, some snacks, some drinks, get yourself some water, stay hydrated, folks. You know, we've been at this for a little bit, and you know, we will be coming back to you with some wonderful BBTAG matches as per usual. All right, welcome back, everybody, to your Vortex Gallery Online 2025 BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle Top 8 for NA. This is going to be exciting, as you know, as it's always been with these matches that we have lined up. But if you haven't seen how things are looking for top 8, exclamation point bracket will bring up the link to the page. But we'll lay it all out for you as well. In winner's side for top 8, we have Riazzo versus Lotad. On the other side of winners, we have Sonic-kun versus King of Ninjas. In loser's side, it's Raish versus Monkey Smile. And on the other side of losers, it's Sykes versus Mohican Sky. A lot of really good matches lined up. Some matches I've seen take place before in other online brackets, but nonetheless, I'm really excited for this. How are you feeling about this, Church?
That's so true. There's so many of these that we have seen before, but like there's new experience on the table now. Surely by now all of these players have picked up just one new skill since the last time, and we're going to be able to see that showcase today. Of all of the players that you listed off, the only one that we haven't seen on stream so far yet today is going to be Mohican Sky. Everybody else we have seen at one point or another, so I am excited to see that match between them and Sykes. Honestly, going to be a little bit of a run back. Like you said, these are players who have fought each other before, but getting started already, it seems like we're going to see a lot of matches that are a retelling of tales we have seen before. So that's going to be kind of exciting. As you mentioned, there are, of course, some ways to check out some different things in chat. Exclamation point bracket will take you to the bracket, or we still have some codes left in the Matcherino. Exclamation point Matcherino. I believe we have 27 codes left to claim. If you guys would please, but please claim some free codes. Also, like, you can send those to friends to claim as well. And then also get them to drop by stream and maybe play BBTAG in the future. Who knows?
Indeed, indeed. And you know, we have the match arena. I believe we also have the shop, unless I missed that you talking about that already.
No, I haven't talked about it yet.
Of course, yeah. Well, yeah, we do have the shop there. We can get some fantastic merch, shirts, hoodies, stickers, all of those available globally as well. So scan the QR code there on screen right now, or go to 956pro.com/shop to get your merch there. And again, I'm a big fan of that Absolute Idiot one. I'm probably just gonna go get that here once this is done. So believe me, these are some good quality products.
Indeed, and if you guys do pick any of them up, you know, at this point, like, tag us. I want to see which ones y'all pick up. There's 6 designs that they've shown off. My favorite one is the middle bottom row. I want to know which ones are y'all's favorite, so let us know. Okay, it's gonna be exciting though at Cheap. This is gonna be a hype top 8.
For sure. As we said, we have Riazo versus Lotad up first on stream, and Riazo going to be sticking with the 9 Yumi, a team we've seen from them a lot, and you know, to great success as well. They've won multiple brackets for that, both online and offline for that. And Lotad with the Aurier Weiss, a team that I've seen from them before, not necessarily as much as the Aigis Aurier, but still very, very solid with that composition. So, you know, it'll be an interesting matchup for sure, just because of how dominant Riazo's been with this team, suffocating in pressure, unblockable setups, etc. But let's see how Lotad navigates around that.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see. I wonder what they know that I don't know about the Weiss matchup here, because I'm also surprised that they didn't go with Aigis. But this will be interesting. Maybe there's some experience here. As we mentioned, these are players that have fought against each other before. Maybe they just know that there's a better matchup here, and we haven't seen that before. So we will get to experience that today.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Or maybe they're testing. I don't know.
We'll see, but how it's looking right now, not too great. Riazo going to be sending Lotad into the corner with the unblockable setup that we see right there. And first still gets punished. So you are stuck in this corner for a bit. Oh no!
Yeah, unfortunate DP hit. Riazo is just keeping everything safe right now. That's something that Lotad is going to have to watch out for. There are going to be some combos, but they're just going to unfortunately have to eat some damage that they're just going to have to take, because otherwise it's going to be their opposing character, or their other character taking even more of that damage. What a super counter that as well.
Gets out of that situation, and it could have been a very dire, but the happy birthday from Lotad. Going to be getting some good damage. Unfortunately, the 9 falling out, but still.
Yeah, 9 falling out, they don't really have resources. Gonna have to try to keep this pressure to do as much damage to that Yumi as possible, but know that 9 is able to burst, and they don't really have any way to punish that right now. What a nice super! What a catch!
That was very good catch on the side of Lotad. Bringing this back from a bad situation, but Riazo DPing out, killing off the Weiss, and 1v1 game against 9. Ooh, that's gonna be... It's gonna be tough to navigate.
Lotad waiting to pop Resonance. What a time to do it after the first one, by the way. Oh my gosh.
Oh no. The GTek thrust, unfortunately not catching the 9, and that's going to be... Is that Curtain? I think that is, yeah. Max spell gauge on that Reaper, yeah, going to be adding to that damage, and Riazo taking that first game.
Honestly, that was such a good push and pull of the tides, though. Could have been anybody's game. At any point, you could have paused, and I wouldn't have been able to tell you who was going to win at the end.
Yeah, no, that was like such a back and forth between them. Like again, and it was looking dire for Lotad too in the beginning. So very impressive to actually keep it composed and like bring it back to that point.
Yeah, Riazo just had a dominant start that really put the pressure on Lotad, and it was the super ultimately that changed things for the better for them after that, able to get a little bit of that momentum going for them as well. A phenomenal round altogether. And like I said, I don't know what they know about that Weiss, but apparently they know something about that Carmine too. Pushing Weiss out for Carmine going into round 2. I love the staple Orie though. No matter what, Orie will be there. Every birthday, every Christmas.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Ooh. This is Star unfortunately not able to convert with the assist afterwards. Ooh. That EX rush barely whiffing on the counter. That's unfortunate for Riazo.
Incredibly.
Oh my god. Such
Unfortunate first timing from Riazo. But they're able to get a little bit of the space back, and once again back against the wall. Lotad is just really keeping the spacing to a phenomenal range for them. And Nine is just one of those characters where range is just so important. Finally getting themselves really started on this.
Ooh. Good block so far. Good navigation around the potential sandwich situations. Yeah, very good stuff from Riazo. Able to get the hit and secure positioning. I think you're going to see another unblockable setup happen. Yeah. Oh, didn't even go for it. Went for the side switch.
Making sure it doesn't get stale, and it's really working out for Riazo right now. Yeah, keeping advantage of rolling and moving, and that's not the only thing, rolling and moving. Unfortunately, the ground under Carmine really taking him out. That's going to be a chunk of damage.
That's going to be a dead Poirier as well.
And what a nice active swap as well from Riazo to keep everything super confusing to Lotad, unable to see the ground beneath them. Just phenomenal.
That's going to have to steal themselves, get something going here, but unfortunately not quite. Ooh, barely falling out of that just before the kill happened.
The patience from both of these players is crazy right now.
Oh boy. Any hit can do it for anybody, but oh no, the GT whipping, and oh, that's so unfortunate for the Lotad going down there. Riazo up 2-0, man.
And right at Rampage time. Right at Rampage time.
I honestly thought that was going to hit. I thought that would have hit.
Would have hit me. That was a crazy. Yeah, Lotad doing a great job of keeping spacing for Nine just uncomfortable. Uncomfortable for Nine. Not able to really get things started without moving in a little bit closer and ultimately having to sacrifice quite a bit of Yumi health to get there. Okay. Will this be a new Lotad team?
I don't know.
Oh, yep. We're going for insta-kill, baby. I see the vision.
On my honor as one of the leaked cries, I will not allow evil to stand.
I'm interested to see how this works out for them.
I will get the information I need.
Maybe they can try to keep Nine locked down with the bullets. I mean, yeah, the bullet assist would be very beneficial for them, but I don't know.
I feel like they picked that team so fast that it had to be queued up in one of their saved slots. So I'm noticing that this team has quite a bit of practice put into it, but I do not know this team.
Regardless, we are seeing this Nine being a very hurting unit right now, almost being put in the red already. It has been 15 seconds on the clock.
The switch looking really good for Lotad right now. Five
Getting
one of
hit.
two.
The DP actually breaking through and getting both characters. So yeah, able to get out of that situation with that. And being, the Nine going down. Didn't pay out the DP. That could have potentially been a kill sequence if that was blocked.
Yeah, that absolutely would have been hurt from there. But we are still going for it grab as well. Not done quite yet. Ooh, that is not looking good for Yumi. That'll be game.
That will indeed, and
Just as
Lotad getting their first one on the board. That has to stick with this team though now because of the fact that they can't afford any more losses.
Yeah, this will be the team. This will be the team.
Get ready. Get ready.
Yeah, having a win condition is always nice. That being said, 9 is kind of a win condition.
On her own, yeah, no, I agree.
Still gotta be wary of that. So.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Very nice defense from Riazzo, but Lotad already getting us started. Very nice poke. Looking for maybe a burst bait?
Potentially, but I mean, even so, this is looking very similar to what we saw in the previous game. And Lotad, yeah, sniping out the Yumi, trying to go for the EX Snowbird.
Lotad is doing a phenomenal job of using natural traps to just keep both Yumi and Knight over to that right corner. Like you said, a repeat almost of the last match as well.
Oh, that's actually... No, that's actually really big for Lotad, killing off a 9 like that. Oh, that's TRM, the tick throw, and Riazzo going to have to, do as much as they can to bring this back with the solo Yumi, with the low light as well, but doing a good job so far. A fantastic job.
Very nice. Lotad not going for the grab tech, and this is going to be a good chunk of damage. Bring them at half health, not popping resonance.
I'll try to go for the throw once again. Oh, that's going to be it? No, just barely wins.
Oh no! Okay, you gotta just shrug it off as quickly as possible and keep moving.
Oh no, once again gets caught by the push block grab, and that is going to be it. Riazzo clutching things out to secure the victory and taking that set 3-1. Good lord.
What a game. That was getting so dicey at the end. That was so close. All of those games were insanely close. Could have paused any of those, and I wouldn't have been able to tell you. Not a singular time.
It's just so much of a heartbreaker for Lotad though, because they had the overhead, they had the hit, just couldn't unfortunately secure the kill, and that came back to bite them. Heartbreaker for sure, but you gotta shrug it off. You're still in this bracket, you still have a chance to lose your side.
Yeah, in general, both in the match, whenever something like that happens, as well as after, you just have to shrug it off as quickly as possible to move on and not let it hold you back in any way, because ultimately, if you do, you're gonna keep spiraling, and can't have that. Can't have that.
Is what it is. But yeah, very good match from both of them. Very, very close in terms of the just the back and forth between them. So hopefully we see more of that in this top 8, which I anticipate we will, because what we have up next is a match that I've definitely seen happen quite a bit between Sonic-kun and King of Ninjas.
Ah, yes. Tale as old as time. I know this one. You think? No, I was like, you think they'll switch it up because they played each other so much before? But no.
Nah,
You're just going in with the mains.
I never anticipate that. Usually, whenever it's like this, it's like, nah, they're gonna stick to their guns.
Yep. Guns a-blazing, indeed. I'm taking a second. Gotta get that coffee, you know? You gotta take a second to hydrate. Chat, when was the last time y'all hydrated?
I mean, I hydrated, right now. In between, just before that match ended, I took a swig, so.
So proud! Okay, into the next one. This is such a hype top 8 today. Sykes redeeming the hydrate and everything. Let's go, Sykes. Let's go.
Love to see it.
GTek, that means you get a hydrate too. And Nito, behind the scenes, you too. Everybody on staff, all y'all. Ooh, unfortunate call out for Yukiko. Already getting sniped, but she is already at level 2 fire. That is something that King of Ninjas does amazingly, is getting that ninja stack up so quickly for Yukiko. Already at 4, going back and forth, 5, 6, 7, like just so quickly. That damage output is so immensely breaking by that. It's just something you want to do.
Indeed, and it looks like we're going to get even more of it with it going up to level 9. And what an escape from that sequence with that fast homing that was very subtle. Honestly, like a blink and you miss it kind of situation. But evening out life totals a little bit, but I would say you still want to get that gone as soon as you can.
Perhaps a sandwich set up there. I'm not able to quite get it. Oh! Yukiko is gone. She is out of there. Level 9 doesn't matter anymore.
Doesn't matter at this point, and honestly, yeah, Suicune going to be, doing cross combo, going to waste as much of this resonance time as they can, not giving King of Ninjas any room for that chip damage, for any sort of special conversions, whatever. Got to do this the old-fashioned way.
Great defense. Also seeing some nice staggering pressure from King of Ninjas, but ultimately it looks like Sonic-kun is going to be taking round 1. That team was just so dynamite at the beginning as well. Able to avalanche so much damage at the beginning, and sniping Sonic-kun out, or sniping out Yukiko out was phenomenal for them.
Get ready.
Alright, yeah, we're going to be going straight into it, game 2. I don't imagine we're going to see any character swaps, quite honestly.
No, I wouldn't expect to. If anything, it would be at the beginning, but we're locked in, you know?
Justice is all about.
Yep. I mean, this is getting to the point where it's for all the marbles, so.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Yeah, if you stay in winter side, it's a little bit easier to make it through the bracket.
Yeah, that is true. Truth here.
You get time to play Uma.
I see you.
Ooh, gets the grab, and yeah, Ed isn't looking too good at this point. Hard life. Ooh, gets the 5C as well. Excellent. Yeah, going to kill all of the solo art. What an anti-air.
What an anti-air. Yukiko filling up her health bar as well. Yeah, you just cannot ignore her. Already at level 5. Another amazing anti-air from King of Ninjas. Yukiko's health bar is full. She's at 9 fire level. That is gone hard.
Absolutely. Very much a reversal from what we saw in game 1. Like, very much the opposite. So much adaptation from King of Ninjas there, and I'm wondering how it's going to play out now from this point on, because now it's like, oh well, I'm adapting to what you're adapting to, and you know, it's a cycle, it's a vicious cycle. So
yeah, absolutely. Both of these teams can just absolutely wreck one another if you're not careful. Like we saw within the first 2 rounds, we definitely saw that. You just let one of them have the slightest bit of advantage and it's over in the blink of an eye. You gotta be very careful of assists, very careful of all of your bursts, because otherwise it's gonna go even faster.
Indeed.
Justice is all about.
Justice burns bright and uncontrolled.
Both players currently sitting at 1-1. Wanting to get that advantage.
Good jump over the command grab. You are still in the sandwich. Still good navigation. Good hit on the Adachi as well, keeping whatever sandwich situation that King of Ninjas were going to set up from happening.
Oh, what a nice super. Catching both characters as well. I definitely don't think Sonic was thinking that was going to happen.
I think that's just a testament to how much these two have played against each other as well. Because just like doing that out of the blue, no way.
Yeah. Oh. No burst punish. Insanity. What a catch from Esto.
And just like that, yeah, going to get the conversion and going to secure the kill. Solo S. It's looking rough, especially with that. Yeah, the wake up super and King of Ninjas up in the set 2-1.
Yeah, that raw super did what? 9K?
Somewhere around there.
8.6? 9.5? 9.5. It almost did 10. You have to be careful of Yukiko Phoenix as well. Yukiko Phoenix is one of the nicest ways to stack up that fire level for her without actually having to have her as the active character doing her 2-2 move to try to get that level up. And it's also just so volatile as an assist because it covers so much space in the air.
Get ready.
It's true, yeah.
Get ready.
King of Ninjas currently sitting at set point. Like you mentioned, these players have played each other so frequently that it takes actual insanity to catch the other person off guard.
Show me what your precious justice is all about.
Justice.
Sometimes simple is the way to go.
Uncontrolled.
Can't escape.
There's a reason why they say keep it simple.
Facts. Facts. Yeah, King of Ninjas is covering so much space in the air right now through Zio or Phoenix. Already getting Yukiko up to level 4.
Yeah, this is something that we honestly didn't see too much of, I would say. It's just like, you know, King of Ninjas really sort of reducing the avenues of approach that someone can really utilize cards. And we're, like, with the beginning of that game, we were seeing a lot of that locked down. Nope, these are zones you can't operate on.
Yeah, being able to take the air away from her, I know, is incredibly detrimental to her as a character. And King of Ninjas has killed up Adachi so much as well with that Yukiko assist.
Ooh,
What a nice.
I was worried with how high that actually hit. That they would have fallen out of SSGP, but fortunately didn't happen. And still, it is looking rough for some.
Yeah, and in that scenario, we did see King of Ninjas not opt to go for the DHC. Oh, really? Because it wouldn't have to character. Incredible utilization of that meter and awareness, getting S out of game with it now instead.
This is a tough hill to climb. You have a Yukiko in the back line with fire level 7, pretty much full health. Fire level 8, good block, but can't block the dome, unfortunately, and not quite gonna be dead, but you're one tap, basically. You gotta play your heart out. No pun intended.
No, the pun is intended. The pun is intended.
Is that really all you got?
Own that pun! Just like King of Ninjas got their game. Strikingly.
Indeed. Yeah, going to be securing their spot in winners finals. Is what that fight was for. Going to be playing against Riazo later on, but for now we'll have to transition to the loser side of the bracket while we wait on that. So it'll be either Ratio and Monkey Smile or Sykes and Mohican Sky. I'm excited. I'm excited for that.
I believe it's gonna be Sykes and Sky, but before that, we do have a couple of things for you guys. If you guys have been enjoying stream today, make sure you guys drop a follow to GTek's channel. Usually these are held over here, so make sure you guys catch ones in the future as well as regular streams. And, you know, some support. Always a big thank you to GTek for everything that they do for the community. Thank you so much to Vortex Gallery as well for everything that they have done for the competitive tag community, because this has been a phenomenal tournament. Good stuff.
I agree. Like, always good to be seeing, like, Vortex Gallery support so many different scenes, so many different games, and, you know, it's just a way to keep it all alive, you know?
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. They do such a phenomenal job of supporting these communities. And if you guys are interested in supporting the players, there are still some codes using !Match Arena. Let's go ahead and get those claimed up. you guys are interested in donating, that is another way that you can do that as well. Anything I'm missing, Cheap?
I believe there's one more thing, and that's the shop.
Yeah! Oh my god, how do I keep missing the most epic part?
I know, that's why I'm here to remind you and remind you folks as well. We have some good old-fashioned merchandise there. Unfortunately, you know, they're getting right into it, so can't do the full spiel, but it is over at 956pro.com/shop, where you can get some great merch, shirts, hoodies, stickers, all that and more shipped to you globally. But with that being said, we do have our next match happening right now in Heiken Sky versus Sykes, the Neo Susanoo that I haven't seen in a while. I'm looking forward to that versus Sykes with the Ruby Adachi. Tale as old as time if you've been keeping up with other online brackets in the past.
Exactly. And just gonna point out, these used to be fellow esports team members as well, so they have played against each other quite a bit. That being said, I haven't seen Sky play very much in the scene, especially the competitive scene as of too recent. I know that they've been playing a lot of Tekken, but it doesn't seem like those skills are letting up over here on BBTAG, keeping up all of those sandwiches as well. A sandwich artisan, if you will, training with an overhead and keeping Sykes grounded.
Yeah, it's looking very dominant for Sky right now, just keeping them locked down. Good reversal out of it though, and ooh, all right, yeah, just like, kind of playing patient, kind of playing a little bit more, you know, waiting to see reaction, and it's paying off.
Very nice. No, paying off in dividends. That is a nice anti-air capitalization as well. Getting a good 6K from Neo to solo. Slight assist from the Susanoo, but just to keep things safe for her to keep going.
Now, Neo isn't known for having big damage. It is very known for having a lot of missiles, so something to keep in mind. But with that, even in spite of that, I believe this should be a kill. Okay.
Psychological damage right there. She gave me a lot of psychological damage, and that's 7K to Adachi.
So I was looking at the combo, and I'm like, could have cross-comboed DHC, that would have been it. But, you know, Sky knows this better than I do. I'm just saying, sometimes just keep it simple.
Likes to style, and you know, I respect it. It's risky, but I like gambling, so like, I respect it. But you're right. Ultimately, like that is so risky, especially because like these are players that we do actively know are from very far points of location, and so like to go for something that risky with connection that's on the line. Like, listen, all props. Couldn't be me though.
I respect it until it blows up in their face, then I laugh. I'll be real. the style to get bodied is something that's universal almost. So hopefully that doesn't happen to this guy.
Indeed. You gotta try to keep all those combos together and safe, you know.
Ooh, that hurt a lot, even with that burst. Yeah, that is a dead.
Is the doctor dead?
Oh, nope.
Right, nope.
Meter, I guess.
I think so. I think he's. I don't know if he can hear you, but I feel like a point is being made.
I was
trying to go for a bait of the DP. Oh my god! Oh, okay, that is so cheeky.
Unfortunately, yeah, it doesn't have enough assist gauge back to do cross combo, but doesn't matter. Route into super. Okay, not the super I was thinking of, but it still works. You're doing this on purpose, man. Come on.
This is a tag game, guys. There is no juggernaut mode in BBTAG. That's crazy.
Are you sure about that? Because some of these games have definitely made it seem like it. Well, not just this set in general, but just overall. Some of these games have not done a good job of convincing me.
Get ready.
I know, but you gotta believe me on this one. This one's fact. They're just playing this game like it's only a one-character game. That is wild. What is that combo? A winning combo.
I mean, hey, if it kills, it kills. Oh, unfortunately, yeah, got hit right when the cross combo started, and then got the GP baited. Fortunately, not too much of a punish, but still gets hit by the teleport overhead. Good patience on the counter.
Like, you gotta watch out for this matching. See what they're going for, but still something to be wary for. Not cashing out all of that meter in a DHC because it would not kill Neo.
Oh, yeah. Keep it simple, keep it quick, and going to kill the character for it. Sky down to solo Susanoo with full health though, and it is a sticking point to be made that this character will kill you if he gets this opportunity. One single gut punch is all it takes.
Sykes keeping great spacing with ECOs right now, using Ruby to force Susanoo to stay away, even if he's making it past any of these lasers.
I'm getting a reset situation there, but nonetheless, yeah, it is. Look, despite what the life holders are telling you, this is still a very easy game. This can all go downhill so quick.
So true, so true. Susan does so much damage.
But unfortunately for Sky, not gonna get that opportunity. Sykes getting one on the board, staying alive in this bracket, but you still gotta make the reverse sweep in order to move on.
Yeah, got quite a journey ahead of them, but definitely doable.
You're hurting my ears.
That being said, going into the next round, of course, Sky is going to have Neo back in availability, and as we know, if they can, they'll only play Neo, and they will make it an incredibly difficult time for you in the process of it.
All right, game 4.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Sky is still on set point. Still needing to get these next 2 wins and stay alive, and so far, off to a good start, actually.
Yeah, things looking pretty good so far. Sky not able to get in with the overhead, but ultimately still able to open up Sykes.
Oh, with the throw bait, no hit.
No, this is gonna work.
Yeah,
That's not too The patience from Neo. That was so good from Sky. The awareness.
Going to cross break, killing off the character, all up solo Adachi. It is not undoable, especially with these life doors. You couldn't kill it! You couldn't kill it! You kept it simple!
Not over quite yet. Adachi is getting some of that space back. Going into super, that's gonna take out the Susan, but not the Neo.
I don't know if that's worth it necessarily. Like, you killed the character, yeah, but oh, look at the situation you're in, man. Yeah, and that's going to be it. Provided you keep it. Okay. Come on. Come on, man. You can't keep giving me heart attacks like this. Every single time. Every single time I'm looking at this combo, I'm thinking, I don't want this to drop for you. I don't want this to drop for you. Good God.
Listen, we don't want to be sad with you because the combo dropped, okay? Oh, that was terrifying. There were so many instances in that set where style just was king over over anything else. Style was gonna be the one to take it. And ultimately getting really risky, getting really dicey, but things working out for Sky in the end. What a game. What a game.
What a match.
That is unfortunately going to be the end of Sykes' run, but in an incredible performance today. Just so much fun to keep up with their matches as the day has gone on. GG Sykes, GG's. Up next we have Reich and Monkey Smile.
Commencing high mobility.
Once again, rocking the Aegis Batista. Against Monkey Smile with the Susanoo Bordeaux. Ooh, what a back dash to start things off. And a DP. Very risky to do against this character. That reverse hit.
Ooh. That was unfortunate for Monkey Smile, but this is incredible for Rice. Not able to get the JC to land. The risk of Igus is kind of been talked about, but that thing is so vertical. It does not have a very horizontal hitbox. It's really risky. Especially against Gordo, a character that can reach pretty far. Not to mention Susan's tail can actually catch you as well, so...
Oh my god, what a trade. Oh, what a hit to that. I was gonna say that could lead to a lot of damage, but man, this Gordo is just really putting in a lot of work for Monkey. She's dead.
Yeah, she is gone. Leaving Rice with solo Batista. The character not known to do a lot of damage, but they do have incredible neutral. Something that I can see working out well for them against this season.
See, that's the thing as well, yeah, it's just like, Monkey Smile only needs really like one more good hit in order to secure the kill. And Rage needs like 4 at least just to kill Gordo.
Oh, this defense, okay. Very nice, a little risky with that laser. It does have quite a bit of recovery, but they're swooping, they're grooving, and they are supering.
Getting that first hit that they need. Ooh, tried to maybe up back out of the situation, but no dice. Not quite going to be dead just yet for that, but yeah, you gotta hold that. That is a safe jump and a half.
Yeah, honestly, even though Rice was down to solo Batista, the pacing didn't change that much as opposed to whenever they had Igus there as well. Unfortunate that they couldn't keep Igus there to the end because Igus does do so much of that damage for that team. But ultimately, they were able to keep things afloat. That is something that they're going to want to do even more so in this next one. Hopefully not with solo Batista. Monkey Smile currently sitting at 1-0.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight! I said I keep pushing.
Back start, JC, nice.
My others keep pushing.
Ooh, all right, yeah, good. Actually, yeah, good cross combo activation to potentially save Susanoo from that. But man, yeah. We talk about Susanoo damage a lot, but again, it has to be made clear about what Igus love. Oh, you're dead!
Oh no! Yeah, I didn't have to use any meter for that either. Unfortunately, that is not going to connect for Rice and ultimately lead to an unfortunate happy birthday for them. This is incredible for Monkey Smile, though.
Really good. I mean, anything to make the life totals that much more even. But yeah, it's unfortunately that life total from Monkey Smile is whittling away. Look at that 8K already.
Yeah, blocking the overhead though, very nice, good coverage.
Ooh, the bait on the PT.
Oh, it's so vertical!
Final phase commencing.
Things looking quite a bit more even this time though. Rice holding on to that resonance. But Monkey Smile is already currently out of that.
Oh my god, the cross under with the 2B, you're crazy.
Rice is trying to maintain that space against Monkey Smile and they're just not letting them have it.
Barely, not quite enough to kill. Oh, good DT! Yeah, just spin the bar again. Oh no!
No!
Oh.
The run-up DT is wild!
Probably, yeah, anticipated maybe Gordo to be in the air for a little bit longer to get the DP as Monkey Smile was jumping over that fireball, but not quite. Yeah, that puts Monkey Smile on set point now.
Indeed it does. Indeed it does. If Rice wants to continue going on in today's bracket, they are going to have to figure out how to do something completely different from the last two sets. Last two matches of the set. There we go. All right, game 3.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Requesting assistance.
Ooh, alright, yeah, try to do a little bit of a jab check right there.
Both players trying to be employee of the month at Subway with these sandwiches. Holy, there are so many characters on screen at all times. That's been something that we haven't really talked about in the last few sets.
Ooh, which one up throw but gets DP, that is safe. But unfortunately, that is also a safe DHC. Oh my god,
It's all down to Batista now.
all down to solo Batista. Seen so
What
many
a
cases
grab.
back. That is a start, but my god, that is a lot of health to chew through. Oh, this guy plays Street Fighter. This guy plays Street Fighter. Backdash on wake up to avoid the grab. That's a Street Fighter player.
Trying to go for the low. Monkey Smile was ready, and with that, they are going to be taking that set 3-0, moving forward in today's bracket.
Oh man. Yeah, no, that Gordo Rusty Nails assist was just putting in so much work for Monkey Smile to like kind of avoid a lot of the things that Raish was doing. Like, you know, Raish was trying to set up like Batista like ball assist, like trying to do that, but with how Rusty Nails works, it just goes completely through, like even if the point character blocks it, and covers so much horizontal space, so good at sniping that it was something that Raish was having difficulties trying to navigate around.
Absolutely. And it didn't help that in 2 of those games they were left with the solo Batista at the end, who just ultimately was not doing a lot of damage. So like you were saying, they were going to have to win neutral like 14 times.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, no, that's just a daunting task in and of itself, but to also not need to make a mistake as well is just, that's a lot. That's a lot to go through.
That is a lot to go through. But we do not have a lot of this bracket left to go through. Actually, it looks like we are moving forward to Mexican Sky and
Get
Lotad.
ready!
Of course, Monkey Smile will be moving forward in losers bracket to fight Sonic-kun after. So it'll be interesting.
For sure. And Sky has done pretty well to make it this far, and we've seen them perform on stream pretty well, or pretty solidly as well. So looking forward to seeing how this match goes between them. Lotad, coming off of the set that they had, hopefully still not too shaken up by that, how that went down. So see how it goes. Game 1.
Yeah, good start. Both players being incredibly safe right now. Giant orb assist from Aurier just covers so much space and so nice and safe.
It has a lot of use cases for it, so yeah, it is so versatile. Oh my god, the reverse hit! And getting the throw afterwards.
I've seen a lot of games today where immediately following them, there's somebody playing like the same character in the same team, and it's kind of cool.
Out the DP. Going to be a decent chunk of damage that's inflicted right now. Not quite going to be enough to kill, but putting Lotad's Fourier in a rough situation. Good defense.
Cool. Sky stealing the corner. That is, yeah.
I've never seen that.
Lotad trying to keep up this defense as much as possible, but Sky is ready for the burst, and that's going to take Vortex out of the match.
And just like that, immediately following suit with the Batista, Sky, a little shaky to start things off, but able to secure that first win and take the lead in the set.
Your punishment shall be eternal.
Yeah, good one to get us started on. It is so hard not to jump. So true, Hachi, so true. And welcome in, Zay, FGC, and Raiders. Thank y'all so much for the raid. Welcome into BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle Vortex Gallery Online 2025.
Get ready!
Had some crazy games today.
getting into it. Game 2 between these two players.
You are bright. Begone, illusionist.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Only need to let one intro rock. I got you. I got you. Man, Susan is already taking so much damage. Susan's gonna catch 2. Multi-character
throw.
That was nasty. That was nasty, low cat.
Oh my
like,
god.
In all the best
Okay.
way. Holy.
It's crazy how Neo's actually that she has, like, I don't even know how many times that she got hit, but man, already very rough for Sky. Good lord, both of his characters can be red now.
Yeah, both looking incredibly low. Still calling out Neo. And now it's gonna be her time to shine because she is the only one Sky is left with right now. Staying close to that Ori, but a little too close. Nice CT from low cat, keeping the pressure off of them.
I probably anticipated like a throw bait or something, but yeah, DP out of that situation. Oh, what the backdash! But unfortunately, Aurier falling out of that happy birthday, only getting some damage on the DC.
The DP punish as well. This is huge for Sky.
You're swapping back into Matista? But why?
I think it was an accident.
Oh my god.
Well, 5C claims another.
Oh my
Oh, and an
goodness.
overhead to follow up. Oh, Sky's momentum is crazy right now. An object in motion will stay in motion, and that Neo is not stopping. Yeah, Low-Ted has to do something to keep her off of them.
I'll take you down.
Well, you say that, but also you gotta keep in mind the later part of that phrase where unless stopped by an outside force.
Aurier was that outside force.
Yep.
Said almost like a prophecy.
Also want to give a quick shout out to Plus Frames GG with the raid. Uma indeed. Shout outs to them for running the Uma Musume bracket that I assume just finished as well.
Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys had an amazing time.
I'm sure they did based off of what I'm seeing.
Begone, illusionist.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight! Aid me!
But just is out there, already claiming.
Oh, wow, everybody got hit. Everybody getting sent back to their respective corners. That was crazy.
Everybody do the flop.
I haven't heard that one in forever, Church. I ain't gonna lie.
Sorry. Ooh. Actress is looking pretty good for Low-Tab for just a second, but Sky was already on top of it. Now he's on top of Aurier, and now Aurier is looking like she's dead.
Ooh, no, okay. Almost caught Aurier laughing there with throw. Oh, jeez. Okay, that she almost got hit by that combo. That was looking very scary indeed. The jump to avoid potential unblockable.
Low-Tab is playing crazy right now.
We'll be done. We'll be done. We'll be done.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, once again, the TP got baited. And oh no, it was going to be safe on incoming. And just like that, please finish this combo. Thank you. They keep on lasting for like 5 seconds longer than I anticipate them because it's just, you can just kill. You can just do that. That is something that you have the ability to.
It's not as stylish though.
But if it blows up in your face, like, I'm not saying it will, but I'm saying the possibility is definitely there that it can just blow up in your face and cause you to lose.
That's true, but like, high risk, high reward.
Ready.
It could be low risk, high reward, Church.
Yeah, but that's not as exciting, is it? Sorry, in this conversation, you're the voice of reason, and I'm the other one.
Aren't I always the voice of reason?
Not all the time.
Well, like when it comes to you, probably.
In the name of justice.
Listen, I'm
I will
honest, okay?
redeem both.
I said I was the other
Can't
one.
escape from crossing
I
fate.
mean,
I didn't
yeah.
think we were both voices of reason.
Batista.
I never said we were. Hold on.
Cat spin. An attack.
Oh man, speaking of voices,
Guard.
that is kind of unfortunate for Lotad. Having taken quite a bit of damage on Ori's
Dangerous.
Oh man, yeah, going to get grabbed. That is going to be a good amount of damage as well. You've got to be very careful with this Batista from this point onwards.
Oh, I told you that Orb assist is so good. It's so big.
Did a lot to get out of that situation.
Oh,
I'm safe.
grab it.
Fortunately, didn't get hit by the clean hit part of that to secure the animation, but I mean, still, that was a good amount of damage on both characters too. Lotad's going to have to do so much to bring this back.
This was something for the anti-air.
Right there, sword. In the name of justice.
Safe resonance activation, but once again,
Gotta watch out.
Yeah.
I know, she's teleporting. Yeah, she's out of there. She is out of there. And so is Sky. Moving forward in the winner's, well, not in the winner's side of bracket, you're in the loser side of bracket. Moving forward in the loser side of bracket. And ultimately being the end of Lotad's run today. But like I said, they were playing out of their mind, especially in the second and third games. Those are crazy.
indeed, and yeah, that's going to be Sky moving on into, I believe that's losers semis, if I remember correctly.
Yep, loser semis.
And yeah, we'll be having the next match to determine who they will be facing with this next losers quarters match of Sonokun versus Monkey Smile. But yeah, no, that was such a back and forth between Lotad and Sky for a few of those games. A couple of them very much one-sided, as we saw in that, especially in that last one. But still, nonetheless, very exciting stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, these players do have also a daunting task in front of them. We have Monkey Smile and Sonic who have to make it through each other and then later try to fight Sky. So quite the road to climb in front of both of these players, and I'm excited to be a part of the viewing party. This is gonna be great. Now, of course, these are players that we've seen fight against each other before, time and time before, so this will be a run back, but it'll be interesting to see. I do expect to see quite a few weird calls as we've seen in the past with
We're fighting as a team. Don't
Monkey
be too
Smile.
hasty.
Well, Monkey Smile changing things up a little bit already with the Narukami selection. I'm thinking that Gordeau doesn't really do a good job of challenging Heart as much as they would like, so I can understand that. Some of the buttons might be lacking in the air, and you know, Narukami is just jack of all trades in general, so
Exactly.
see how this works.
Narukami almost a one-size-fits-all kind of character for scenarios.
Indeed. So far, looking like Sonokun has the advantage. Good defense on the Oki situation on Wake Up.
Nice cross combo setup as well. Switching over to Narukami and just in the nick of time, but happy birthday ultimately leading up to nothing. Very good for them.
Ooh, gets crossed up right there. And ooh, this is looking rough for the Narukami. Yeah, gotta get him out. Oh no, didn't believe that could have been dead.
Yep, that could have been a dead Heart, I know. Smacking us out of the air just for a little bit. Heart's back in the game.
Back home is really paying off in dividends for Sonokun, avoiding a lot of the pressure that Monkey's trying to put on them. He's out. Gets hit by the second instant overhead. Surprised no super to kill.
Wanting to serve that resource. Not sure exactly what it is either. Oh, but that is a nice bait and punish from Monkey.
Ooh, tried to go for the super assist that we saw, but got a misinput there. Could have been a lot more beneficial for the match. But still able to kill off Narukami. Solo Susanoo. It's rough. It's rough, but doable.
Very, especially with a character that does as much damage output as Susanoo does. Just catching Heart or S out of the air is going to be a bit of a struggle for that character right now. Running out of resistance time. Oh. This doesn't drop. That is a dead Susanoo. First one on the board for Sonic-kun.
Yeah, fortunately, I don't have to worry too much about combos lasting a lot longer than they probably should with Sonic-kun. So, good stuff to them securing that and taking the first game on the board.
Get ready.
Okay, into game 2.
Let's fight fair and square.
I don't know, I feel like the Narukami is putting in some work at the very least, but I don't know. I feel like the Gordo still might work. I don't know. This is just, you know, from the outside looking in, so could be.
I feel that. Here's my thought process. I just think Monkey Smile is so comfortable with Gordo and Susanoo that they would have to genuinely know something crazy in order to not be playing that team right now. And so I don't know what the situation is with Gordo. Maybe it's actually an S problem. Maybe the matchup between S and Gordo isn't necessarily super beneficial for Sonic-kun, and that's what, for Monkey Smile, and that's what they're trying to avoid.
Maybe. Yeah, I can understand that reasoning too, but regardless of how this is going so far, like Sonic-kun and Monkey both having a character as roughly half health, but with the instant overhead once again getting some good damage and corner position as well. Good defense.
Yeah, very nice mix from Monkey.
It was good mix, but Sonic-kun able to block through all of it and, you know, keep their heart in the game. Oh my goodness.
I thought their head was supposed to be in the game and their heart was supposed to be in the song, Keep. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, pressure not letting up from Sonic Susanoo is not looking too good right now, but they have to be very careful of trying to burst right now, which is exactly what Sonic-kun is looking for.
Yeah, there was definitely a burst bait in that interaction previously, but yeah, just wanting to keep the Susanoo, unfortunately, still bursts in, going to be losing the character for that, and up to solo Narukami. What a grab though to start this off.
Nice. Sonic bringing Narukami back down to the ground. Catching with a nice man grab.
And going to be securing the kill with that cross grade as well. It is 2-0 for Sonic-kun, and they're definitely looking to secure their spot in top 4, but will Monkey Smile have anything to say about that?
Ah, Monkey Smile is ready. That's the team. They're locking in with Narukami. There's no doubt in their mind that's what it is. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna guess it's a weird matchup thing with Gordo, and they're really feeling it with this team. I want to know what they know.
Yeah, because I don't know, because Monkey's definitely very comfortable with Gordo, so it just has to be some insane outside determining factor for that. But
we're fighting as a team. Don't be too hasty.
Well, let's add this to the experience catalog.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Makes sense that just reaches so far, and Narukami's got a great
I mean, it's not just for show.
He doesn't just hang it up on the wall and take it down and show people whenever they come up for dinner parties. I see.
You know, as a conversation piece, yeah.
Let's try to monkeys. No, walk down.
Oh, that's going to be so much damage. And it's a 9.7k for no meter. Oh no. Oh.
I'm saying, oh no, but this is exactly what Monkey Smile needs to be able to keep this set moving.
That's shy of 11k with that combo, but my goodness, that 2 hits, 2 good hits was all it needed to bring things to this point.
Monkey Smile had some crazy DP call-outs, yeah.
Yeah, very much anticipated something trying to go for like a back homing to bait that out actually. So very smart stuff there. But still, these instant overheads from Spike are just nuts! Oh no!
No dice on that DP though, and that is Narukami. Now Susanoo, as we mentioned, can do a lot of damage. But trying to get him over there is going to be a bit of a struggle.
Oh, gets caught low. Going to be getting the meter. Oh, but honestly, didn't really need it. Cross red.
Yep, bringing the party to Susanoo. No pun intended. And that is going to be 3-0 for Sonic Boom.
Securing their spot in top 4. Going to be going up against the Heat and Sky in losers semis. But that is going to be for later because we will be having Ryazo versus King of Ninjas, I believe. Or...
Indeed, that is who it is.
Okay.
Yeah, moving back over to
Winner
the
side.
winner side of bracket. Yeah, just for a moment. Just for a moment.
All right. Yeah, I didn't have the chance to give the entire spiel for it last time, but be sure to check out the Vortex Gallery online shop. Over there, there are a lot of different products that are available. Shirts, hoodies, stickers, all there and available to people globally. So all you need to do is scan that QR code or go to 956pro.com/shop in order to see what they have on sale.
They're nice. I'm gonna be real. I was scrolling the website earlier. It's also very easy to navigate website on mobile in case you're worried about that.
That's good. Like sometimes people, honestly, like sometimes I've seen mobile sites that are just terrible to navigate in comparison to like the main desktop site. So that's a really good point in their favor.
It's true. Yeah, it's super easy to navigate. They've got, like you said, the stickers. They have T-shirts. I recommend going to explore the page, and we also can, to check out some other websites if you would like to check out the Match Arena with !Match Arena. I believe we still have some codes to claim over there. Or you can do !Bracket if you want to. Maybe go check and see how things went for some other rounds today. Maybe you only joined in now and you want to catch up. You want to see what happened. We have all that available to you. !Bracket, !Match Arena, and to check the shop 956pro.com/shop.
Indeed. But with that being said, we will be going into our winners finals match of Ryazo versus King of Ninjas. Let's get into it.
Let's go winners final time. Ryazo already getting started with a very good start. But he was turning the tides and keeping a lot of spacing up again. This is going to be great against the team.
Almost getting the 5-minute catch those characters, but no, guys, just a little bit too slow on the draw. It is violent. There are a lot of things just happening in this match. Nobody's giving anybody any room to breathe. But unfortunately for Ryazo, Yumi is not. No!
Why though? Did they think that it was gonna kill?
No, I think Agatsu probably didn't come back in time for the PC. I think that might have been the case there. Oh, what a trade!
Oh, it gets worse.
Oh, no.
Wait. Okay, we're back in. It's pretty even right now. Ryazo could pop residence at any time, and there it is. Oh.
You gotta keep in mind of the seed there. It still moves around even if the first part doesn't connect. So, yeah, very good from Ryazo there.
if that would have tracked that far.
Ooh. Oh no! Panic at just the wrong moment, and just like that, Ryazo going to be going down in the first game. King of Ninjas up 1-0.
Game 2.
Get ready.
All right. I made a bad choice looking at Twitch chat.
Oh, hold up, I'll pull it up.
No. You do not want to see what was being said. That's crazy. Absolutely insane work. Anyways.
My dyslexia isn't bad enough, I couldn't read it.
Alright. Regardless of that, King of Ninjas, yeah, like, running rampant in this round right now. Again, the violence has not de-escalated. It has probably escalated, honestly, if I'm being real here, with how much this is happening again.
Yeah, quite a bit of damage already stacked onto that Yumi, and King of Ninjas actually just sitting at a solid level 3 on their fire level. But he's on. There is no ice to quench the fire.
And this fire is definitely out of control right now. King of Ninjas up 2-0 in this set. And honestly, yeah, Ryazo just... Whew, and that one, now, again, just like so much happening. It seemed like Ryazo just couldn't keep up for a lot of that. I'll be real.
You look so scary right now. But it does sound like you're starting
Yeah,
to trust
incredibly aggressive gameplay from King of Ninjas. And honestly, we've seen that pretty much throughout the entirety of today's bracket from them. Just very, very aggressive. I'm gonna close out a Twitch chat again real quick.
Probably for the best, honestly.
Get ready.
Love y'all, but I love y'all so much. It's for the best if I don't read it.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
There's the first Phoenix. You might have blinked and missed it, but he's already at level 1.
Hey, it's a start.
And we are rolling.
Oh god, this combo, yeah, still going. Oh,
Nice.
okay. Reverse barely hitting both characters there, and very, very lucky.
Oh, very nice.
I would say though, with Midoriii being as low as he is, once again, you've got to be careful calling him out. I saw that.
Yeah, they're being pretty careful with them. Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, being very careful. He's dead.
I said never mind. Yeah, no. You know, I'm glad it's not only me. I'm glad it's not just me that's falling into this. So I appreciate that. However, one thing. Which side? Okay. That was so unfortunate for Ryazo because of the way that actually ended up like working. The flamethrower, yeah. The flamethrower just kept 9 moving along with them and maximizing the damage on Yumi, and that actually ended up getting her killed. That's crazy. That is crazy. That was wild. Wait, was that the set?
That was the set. No, that was 3-0. Yeah, that's
so
it. It's done.
right now. But it does sound like you're starting to trust
Wild.
me. You brats are so hopeful. It almost
Yeah,
So, yeah, with that, that's going to be King of Ninjas in Grand Finals winner's side. Going to be waiting to see who is coming up on the other side of that match.
Indeed, it's all been leading up to this, friends. There they are, Sky and Sonic-kun.
Yep, moving back down to loser side for loser semis, and they're going to be fighting to get into top 3 to be playing against Riazo. So that's something to look forward to, isn't it? Playing against 9 the Phantom if you win this.
Yeah. Remember, it's not glass half full or glass half empty. It is the glass is the glass.
It is the
That
glass.
is 9 in the Phantom. The glass is the glass.
Alright, but going into it between these two.
Damage as well. Gotta be
Ooh,
careful.
good patience from Sonokun, actually not falling for the counter there, and Neo going to be taking a lot of damage for it, and oh my god.
Oh! Oh, keep blocking again. Nice defense from Sky. It just makes sense to go ahead and get Susanoo in there. Even if he takes a tenth of damage, Neo will be safe.
Nice defense from Sky, but also like good like patience from Sonokun as well. As soon as they got the hit, like baiting out the burst. And you know, the patience once again paying off, not falling for any of that. Oh my god, he's dead.
Keeping it clean, keeping it nice, keeping it classy. And getting back in with the overhead. That's classy.
He's not quite dead. Crossfade doesn't do that much minimum damage, but it's looking rough for Sky. Got to pull out all the stops, and you know, this is a way to start things up.
Now running out of time in Resonance now. Only left with 3 seconds. They've got 7 meter. How are they gonna cap some of this out? Ooh. They got lucky with sniping out that heart. Still struggling to find a way to get damage on S.
Definitely consistently sniping her out, but also just putting like even though damage. Oh, that was a really odd interaction right there. I thought she was actually going to catch a wake up, but no dice.
Not quite, but that raid will do it. 1 on the board for Sonokun.
Target's combat level reduced. Damage minimal. Combat mode still operational.
I know that we're in loser semifinals right now, but this has definitely been a matchup that we have seen in several grand finals before.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, no, this is just like a testament to like the caliber of players that we have here in this bracket. That, you know, what would normally be like grand finals is just loser semis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all a testament to the skill that we have here today. This guy's taking a second. I'd like to think that they're also sipping some coffee. Oh, thank you to whoever redeemed the code. Thank you, thank you.
Get ready.
I made a mistake. I opened up the chat again.
Oh, you rookie mistake, honestly.
My fault.
Should have learned from the last time. Sky, hold on, I looked away. Sky switching to Lene. That's interesting.
What is this? What does Lene have that Susanoo didn't? Oh, more mix-up potential, right.
I mean, more mix-up potential, I guess, but like still, it's like I feel like you already have the mix-up potential with Neo. We'll see how it works out for them. But currently Neo sitting at about below half health and not looking too good for them in comparison to how Sonokun is looking.
Honestly, Lene hasn't taken any damage, so it will be interesting to see them play because it does feel like Neo is going to be out of there, leaving Sky with no other choice. Oh! What a nice catch from Sonokun. Avoiding the cross entirely.
Alright, yep, going to be getting that roll over into the super. And just like that, it's immediate 7k. I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at. However, that resonance is going to be wasted after this combo is done. So you're not going to have access to that kind of damage potential.
Gotta maintain this defense.
Gotta do it as long as they can. Ooh, very solid, actually. I'm just anticipating something going wrong here. Oh man.
Noise detected in database. Commencing comparison.
Okay, second on the board for Sonic-kun, currently sitting at set point.
Connection?
I'm just wondering, like, yeah, why the Lene switch? It didn't really seem like she was doing anything really much better than what the Susan had to offer.
I'm gonna assume that it's similar to Neo in respect of mix-ups and that kind of aspect. However, her damage output just is non-comparable, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure. But I don't think they're gonna do it again. I don't know what they're gonna do, but they're not gonna do that again. Or maybe they will. Maybe they have like a YouTube video pulled up in another tab and they're learning how to play Lene on the spot.
That's crazy.
I
That's
wouldn't
crazy.
put past Sky. Past Sky, nah.
Yeah, taking a moment and see Yosuke? No way. No way, you did not have a Yosuke there, buddy. Come on. What are we doing here?
Having fun, I think. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like there's a time and place.
The time and place is now, Chief. The place
This
is
top
now.
4.
If not
All
now,
right.
then when?
Get ready.
Some other time, but I don't know how much fun they'll have with this team. I'll be real, because what we've seen from Sonic-kun has definitely been a one-player game for a majority of it.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
I don't know. I don't know what Sky knows that I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. I still don't know what it is, and I don't think they do either.
All right, I mean, you know, the Yosuke's putting in work, I guess.
No, we're smoothing. Look at that S. Look at that S. Yeah, this team is gonna be hard to catch. That's gonna be the trick of this team for Sky.
I mean, to be fair, it's putting in a lot more work than the Lene did. Oh, you know, as soon as I say that, he's gone. He's dead. Yosuke found dead. That's crazy.
Well, I always think of Neo as Sky's main anyway.
Well, it's definitely going to have to be in this situation. She is at pretty much full life, so looking, you know, that is points in their favor for this, but it's oh boy.
Sonic utilizing push block to try to keep Neo off of them, but ultimately Neo's still taking out hard, I know.
Ooh, wow, CP once again procking and just like that. It's anyone's game, honestly. Like, you know, S may need fewer hits, but, you know, the damage potential is definitely a difference maker. Oh my god, the reverse hit of that is crazy, bro. That's the third DP that's worked out for Sonic-kun. How did they do it?
Okay, into the super, right? Any minute now. Any minute now.
Alright. I was like,
Any minute now.
So you're
Oh
the type?
gosh.
Oh man, don't.
Okay, so they're locked in on Yosuke. They cannot change teams. This is going to be Sky's team for the end of this set, no matter what. They just have to really try to make this work for them.
They're stuck with it. They gotta do it.
We mentioned it earlier, but the Yosuke was doing damage to Heart, I know, and catching her in the air. And it's just because they've got so much mobility and so much more air control that it was working out nicely.
We'll see if it continues to work out for them because, I mean, again, it's something just out of left field to me. So maybe it's enough of a difference maker. Oh, geez. And with that 4P, yeah, it's going to be getting their momentum started.
Yeah, they have to keep that rolling, though. Are able to open up Heart with the overhead. Good defense from Sonic-kun. There's so much of this that is just matchup experience and matchup knowledge and these players having fought each other so much. Knowing when to do these right calls.
For sure. Oh
no!
Oh, that is so bad. That is so much damage.
Oh no!
Oh, the Yosuke guy, but this is over. It's so over.
Did you guys blink? If your contact is drying out, you may have missed it.
The more you smile, the happier you'll be.
What a set.
Such a heartbreaker.
I think
that's so sad. That's so sad. Oh.
If I
It
were
was actually putting in work too.
yeah, I do think I would be pretty happy with the switch over to Yosuke. I'm still a little conflicted about the switch over to Linne because I do think they got exactly what they wanted out of Yosuke that they had wanted initially from Linne, and it seemed to be going better. I want to know if they just have a really strong pocket Linne that the world doesn't know about, or what the thought process was there. But I am curious about that. Good stuff. Good stuff.
I'm confused by the pick, but it is what it is. You just, that's the way the cookie crumbles. And with that, Sonic-kun securing their spot in top 3, and we are in losers finals, going to beat Ryazo versus Sonic-kun.
Losers finals. These players haven't fought each other yet today, have they?
I don't think today. No.
No. Okay.
No, they were on opposite sides of the bracket.
Get ready.
Okay.
Get ready.
Why am I being recruited for this? I'm looking in the chat again.
A rookie mistake, team.
No. This is an important thing that I've got to be. No way. Okay, I'm going to move on from that for now.
You should do it.
I am not participating in a match where a loser has to shake their head. Yes, I am actually.
Fair.
And just
no.
Ryazo likes that DP being blocked, and that is going to be some very solid damage on the board for them. Moving things back in their favor. Man, this is looking really good for Sonic-kun against the 9. It's now looking so tired. Oh my gosh. She got
Sonic's already using their resonance, trying to refill the health that they have. We got that back, but they're now out of meter.
Alright, all up to the solo S. And honestly, that conversion kind of looking solid. Just has to keep that up. Just don't get hit. Well, you got it.
Here's a confirm. Yep. Ryazo being the first win on the board.
You were both very impressive fighters. I merely had the upper hand this time around.
Get ready!
I'll miss you, chat, but I've got to put you away now. Bye, friends.
I just keep it on as a formality, but man, sometimes it's just, I don't know how people get on these tangents. Anyways, game 2. Kind of feeling each other out, getting some space with the call, but the assist nullifying that a little bit. Riazo doing a really good job of air stalling, kind of like, you know, not really falling into the trap a lot of the time of the lariat into assist from Sonic King.
Yeah, good corner carry once again from Riazo. So detrimental to your heart, I know.
Ooh, good
Especially
block on the
lockdown.
front. Oh, this is awful. The happy birthday, that should be enough to kill, yeah.
Yep, heart is gone. Sure.
Heart is on solo S once again. Good DP, nullifying that sandwich situation, but still, you have so many different you have so many interactions you have to win to make this comeback.
Ooh, nice capture grab.
Yep, all it takes is one interaction to lose. No, he's dead. Yep, he's dead.
Sorry, I didn't see aerial rave down there. My bad.
It's all good. You know, the cameraman was, you know, not focusing on the right thing.
But I cannot let down my guard.
Oh my gosh, you know what would be funny? Never mind.
Next time we meet, it may well be as
Oh no, go on, please.
You know the crab rave song?
I regret asking you to go on. All right, continue.
Okay. Every time that Yumi hits aerial rave, it just starts playing the song. That would go so hard.
Get ready!
I know you look disappointed, and I can see you look disappointed,
okay,
but you did that to yourself. You asked.
Okay. I do have to ask this question though. So, is it like
If you
Can't escape from
is it like the audio is constantly playing, so it just plays different parts of it, or is it just like it cuts out and then it replays from that point where it cut out?
yeah, let it do
next time it happens.
cut out.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so speaking of things, replaying, the thing that we're not replaying right now is hard. I know that is a Celica on screen right now.
I mean,
Makes sense to me. I see.
it's going roughly the same as what we've seen from game 1 at the very least, 9 being at this life stage, but yeah, bursting out of that situation, still not looking too good for Sonic.
That's so much damage.
And that's going to be even more. She's dead.
She's dead now.
Fortunately, yeah, 9 operating on some tough love right there for her sister, and unfortunately going to be going down as well. And that is the set. That is the set. My goodness, that was so quick.
That was quick. That's the thing about BBTAG. That's why it is a best 3 out of 5 game. You blink, you miss it. I do understand what Sonic was doing with the Celica switch. Unfortunate that they had some rough bursts in general. They definitely got punished for that. Riazos was on top of it every single time, as well as some DP punishes. Just getting punished for these high risk moves several times.
Indeed. Now we have our run back happening in grand finals. Riazo versus King of Ninjas. Will it go the same way as we saw on winner's side, in winner's finals? Because that was very quick. That was a very quick 3-0 for King of Ninjas. So I'm, you know, for Riazo's sake, I'm kind of hoping that's not the case. You know, more matches, more evened out, but regardless, we'll have to see how it goes between these players. And before that, once again, final Final call here. We do have a Mastrcheap available to you. Exclamation point Mastrcheap will bring up the link to it. We still have some codes left, people. Come on. Finish up those codes.
Yes, thank y'all so much. And if you would like to support the stream in other ways, make sure you drop a follow to GTek stream. Thank you so much to GTek for everything that they do for the community, as well as Nito, who's been running things on the back end. Thank you so much to both of them. This has been phenomenal. If you guys want to support Vortex Gallery, make sure you guys go check out their shop. They've got tons of cool merch over there. Stickers, shirts, even more. You can check this out by going to 956pro.com/shop. My personal favorite is the one that's bottom row, middle column. That was my favorite. That was a banger. But I want to know which one's y'all's favorite. I know that Cheap said that they like the Absolute Idiot one. I think that one's also a banger. So solid designs if you guys want to add one of those to your collection. If you want to go back and maybe check and see how bracket went today, you can type in a chat !bracket to see who all was competing throughout today. See how things went in the first half of the tournament, as well as top 8. You've probably been with us for all of top 8. Thank you so much for being there. If you guys want to go check some of those earlier match results, that's how you can do so. Or you can, of course, check the VOD after stream today. If you want to, once again, contribute to that match arena, we still have some codes being claimed. Hey, I see Anime claiming one right now. Type in the chat !match arena. Once again, that is a free way to support the stream, to support the players. There are free codes every single time that you claim a code. It adds 25 cents to the pot. So if you guys would like to claim those, or if you please would, I believe there's 17 more. Oh,
That is 17 too many, if I had to say anything about it. But yeah, do have that lined up. I'll say I also love the for the merch. I love the Absolute Idiot because I'm also a big I like Suika Ibuki from Toho. That's who that character is. So big fan of just that entire like all of that, the ensemble of all of that. So oh man, I definitely want to get that.
You guys will find Cheap wearing that at your next major.
Soon TM.
Soon TM. Understandable. Oh, I get it. I personally always enjoy a Vortex Gallery because it does feel like an online major. This feels like we're still in that era of online majors from the pandemic where we got to see Anime online, or of course Vortex Gallery online. This is a great way to bring that competition home and also get a feel like the overall hype of a tournament event where there are, of course, nothing but the best players in the bracket.
Indeed. And yeah, we're just seeing the culmination of that in this grand finals. Again, both these players had a lot to go through, had a lot of matchups that they just had to surmount, had to climb
I'm so
over.
sorry.
Yeah.
I have a thing for you. I've got a thing. Monkey just donated $50 and the comment says cheap Mew.
I'm not doing another cheap Mew. I'm not doing another cheap Mew, dude. Come on. You already have a gift of me doing it, man.
No,
Come on.
do it again.
I'm not doing it again.
The first one was AI. It wasn't even really you.
What do you mean AI?
Prove it's you right now. Mew.
God.
Get ready.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Grand finals.
Okay, wait.
Yes.
Tell you what. Can we make a bet, Cheap? If they claim all of the codes by the end of grand finals, will you do it?
I will do it.
Okay, guys, please. You know what to do.
I mean, you have time with how this is going right now. You have time to claim those codes. If you get all those codes in, I'll do it.
There's 17, chat.
There's 17. There's 17.
17. See what we can do, Monkey. See what we can do. Unfortunately, it looks like Tag can't see what it can do right now. Gotta give it a second. Let it breathe. Yeah, let's go see what the numbers.
See, I like the collective effort that people are having just to see me Mew. That's crazy.
Listen, Scrub, I'm trying here. I'm trying to negotiate. You want to negotiate? Brother, help a girl out. Okay, how many codes we at? I saw
We're at 14. I saw it in real time. I saw someone else claim a code right now in real time, 14. Come on, people. Come on. You got 3 that quick? I believe.
That is wild. Yo, give it up to BBTAG players though. Just need a little incentive, okay? I believe in you.
It's always a little incentive. It's always an incentive. Come on.
Wait, why is she naming Pit Neko? Because for funsies. Because you see, Monkey donated $50, but that Cheap said no. Mew is worth more than that. So what is the? Hold up, let me calculate that math really quick. There was 17 codes, 17 times 0.25.
Also, we already have a GIF of it. We don't need an. We already have an emote of it too.
No, we don't know if that's AI or not though, Cheap. And that's $54.25, chat. And like it's just $4.25 here. Like, I'm not great at math. That's not bad.
I'm not seeing that number go down. I'm not seeing it go down.
I don't know if you guys would do this. Oh, hold up. I'll share it in my Discord. Wait. Hey, Anima. Anima, would you do me a favor? Anima, would you post this in the announcements tab? And add
That's crazy. That is insane work. But you know what? I respect it.
I do what I can, okay? BBTAG is pulling through. I gotta do what I can. Bet. Thanks, Anima. Yeah, I can't get over there on Discord right now.
Okay. I think we're also having the lobby bug happen. I think we might have to reset the room because I saw Riazzo and then I saw Sky join with the same team. And I'm like, that's not real.
I'm posting on Twitter. Hey, let's go, Atkins! Yo, Atkins!
Seriously?
New short on the YouTube channel. I'm joking. I love how we pull together as a community.
These influencers, bro.
I'm not an influencer. I'm a little guy.
Sure.
I'm just a little guy. Okay, let's see. Where are we sitting at? Still sitting at a solid 14. All right. Get myself to auto pass. Auto pass, traveler.
Oh my god. That was good. That was good. I like that.
Get
All right.
ready.
Fingers crossed. Will it work? It's gonna happen.
It already worked once before, which is why this is crazy that it's not working now.
Show me what.
Okay, there we go.
Hey, there we go.
Escape from crossing fate. Fight. You ready? Press on.
Grand finals, everybody. After a little bit of delay.
Alright, and once again, the violence has not stopped. The violence has escalated. It is still just things happening, things being thrown out, just constantly. Nobody has any chill. And I respect it. Alright, and Team is finally, like, getting some lockdown, getting some pressure going out of the situation is what I would say, but Riazzo jumps out of it and gets the hit as well on the assist.
Not able to pick up the base. The Persona does cover so much space.
Ooh, good defense in the sandwich situation.
And avoiding the fire pillar as well.
Ooh, the fire pillar stayed out.
That thing takes such a long time to go away. This is probably the lowest that we have seen Yuko's fire gauge up to this point from any of the games that we have seen from this.
Still at 0. Yeah, no, that's crazy. Ooh, what a DP. Actually almost putting Yumi in a bad scenario. Yeah, gonna be killing her off. having to hold all this pressure. Yeah, haven't really had too much of an opportunity to get out. I don't know, because flame level 7 already. How did that happen?
Nah,
What?
this is killing. This is killing. That's level 9. Nah, that's murder.
Oh my
That's a
goodness, I
dance
didn't
floor.
even. That
Dang.
was insane.
Their goose is cooked.
Maybe just
I love this game.
I won't question your methods for now, but if you're plotting something, the investigation team will take you down.
Alrighty then,
yet
chat
again.
room. We are sitting at 11 out of 50.
Oh, you look so
Oh, 11
scary
codes left,
right
everybody.
now.
Thank you so
But
much
it does sound like you're starting to trust
RNG,
me.
Longley, and I think the
Your
other one was
breaths are
Diddley.
so
Thank you.
awful. It almost makes me puke.
Of course, Diddley. Of course, Diddley would. Okay.
Diddley's cool.
I would not. I would not say that about Diddley.
Well, right now claiming 25%, 25% code. Nah. Anybody who does one of those, that's pretty cool.
Show.
Anyways, going into game 2. And oh, starting off with a happy birthday. Not good for Riazo. Especially having to hold the package weapons here as well.
I think not. That's nothing.
Very nice defense from Riazo. And a good grab to call it King of Ninjas. Checking to see if you're still blocking.
And looking very dire for Riazo. Hasn't gotten a single hit on either King of Ninja's characters. And I was gonna say no wish.
She did fall out of that. Nice grab. Yeah, King of Ninjas has no way to burst out of this quite yet. Nice setup as well.
Good conversion. Going to be putting the Adachi in a dire state now.
Oh, Adachi's not dead.
He's not dead. Very close to it, but not dead quite yet. Oh, wow. The run-up active swap command grab. Yeah, that's what killed. That's level 9. You're gone. You're gone. You're toast.
King of Ninjas currently sitting at set point.
But if you're
Really hitting them with the
plotting
toasty.
something, the investigation team will take you down
That's
yet
crazy.
again.
Oh, you look so scary right now. But it does sound like you're starting.
Yeah, currently sitting at tournament point.
Saw another code being claimed. We were at 9. We're getting close.
Get ready. Get ready.
Show me what.
Can't escape the
All right,
crossing fate.
set point for King of Ninjas. Can Riazo bring this back to, at the very least, do better than they did in Winners Finals? But I don't know. With how things are looking right now, it might be a repeat situation.
Ooh. Getting with the low as well. Oh, what a burst punish.
Baiting out the burst. That is nuts. That's
Not
it's
good
gonna be
for
level 5.
She's already at 9. What are you talking about? She's already there. Oh. Punishing the attempted grab. Yumi is out of there. The block. Oh my gosh!
No, that was incredibly great from Riazo.
We're going.
Oh, and just like that, yeah, with the anti-air, King of Ninjas will be taking that game, taking the set, and being your Vortex Gallery Online 2025 BBTAG champion.
Yeah, a fantastic tournament run, and good tournament run from everybody who participated in today's bracket, especially our top 8. Top 8 was phenomenal, but incredible job.
Absolutely. Very, very solid play from King of Ninjas. Just like, again, we saw Riazzo do a good job of locking down so many players, so many other people, but it was interesting seeing King of Ninjas turn that back around on Riazzo. And really